Oh wait,
And
no,
we
wait,
are
huh?
live.
We'll figure it out. Well, fuck it. We'll do it live.
We'll do it live.
You're doing it live.
Fuck it.
What are you doing live?
It.
Nothing.
it.
Leveling up other Zen live.
Oh
Like
shit!
it. I mean,
I
leveling up
completely
others.
forgot other Zen.
I forgot about that bitch too.
It's okay. She can't come out until next long rest, I think.
No, actually, because
She could come out right now.
I thought it was a once per long rest thing.
Well, if you had been paying attention,
Yeah, I thought it was once.
you would have known.
It is long.
It's actually, but we already talked. Oh my god, let me put this down.
No.
We talked about this. I have the moon as a bonus action. I can regain one level 1 spell slot or regain a used ability per day. So technically twice. And you said that was okay.
Yeah, it is okay.
It's true.
I wrote it
forgot
down in
about
my
that.
diary.
The moon.
Good night.
We
Please
will,
do.
we will punish you.
Trying to steal them.
You're not
Going to steal
stealing the.
moon.
You're not stealing the moon.
Oh, come
Please.
on. We leveled up.
Can I borrow
Withered
the moon without
Wastes
asking?
moon heist.
You hate.
Well, that would be up to
despicable
Chloe. Can she use like the gate thing to steal the moon?
Chloe doesn't have any use of gates anymore.
That's
I
not
have
true.
one use of it left.
Oh, I thought you used it all.
No,
I
remember
did
she
not.
said that if we don't get a chance to, hang out, she was gonna open up a gate spell and take us somewhere chill.
I
I
don't
wrote about it in
remember
my
anything.
diary.
I don't
wrote about it
remember
in my
anything.
diary.
Look, I woke up this morning getting into the Gaius mindset, so that's where my brain is at.
Yeah, sorry. I was talking to him about most what we were talking about and everything.
Oh no,
And-
I woke up this morning thinking it was a T-Top day.
Okay. But also I talked to him about it and I'm excited.
So, the last time we were together, you all I should probably have the game open on Roll20. That'd probably be a good idea.
Is the music playing for anybody?
No,
or is
I
it
have not
quiet?
played. I have not started the music.
Sorry. My bad.
I could restart the music right now. Let's see.
La 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 la.
There we go. So you had all successfully defeated the strange brain-like creature that was taking over Rensera. Another entity, or another part of an entity that you only know as Mother. With this creature dead, you had a professor that had been attached to this thing by one of its tendrils. Unfortunately, after rescuing him, he had died from his wounds. Fortunately, one of your party members, Vanica, who had received a little bit of a brain massage from this thing as it jammed a tentacle into the back of her head, did not die. She just has a really big owie on the back of her head and a bit of a migraine. After getting rid of this brain, you all decided that you should help yourselves to the faculty offices and began to just take things as one does. Zen got a interesting flask or not flask, but chalice that seems to fill up with any sort of liquid that she speaks. And Saphira got a whole bunch of alchemy supplies and a how-to alchemist book. And when we ended with Zen and Chloe sitting on the highest point of the Rensera Academy, overlooking the countryside as night began to set in. Now, with your downtime, there are a few people who didn't really get to do anything at the moment. So I would like to ask Vanica and Sarai if they are doing anything at the moment.
Doesn't Sarai have to get her thing from the vault?
You're right.
Indubitably.
I'm passed out anyway.
Oh, right. You're passed out.
And also being carried, I believe.
Oh, yeah. Princess carried by Fluxus.
And having gumdrops eaten out of your belly button by that same Luxus.
Margaret.
So, Hobo, did you have any chance to watch the previous VODs?
I did not, sadly. There's
All
a
good.
lot going in life.
I totally hear that. I was just asking so I didn't give you a rundown of something you didn't already know. So,
Fair.
before the encounter with the brain, the crew decided to steal some powerful magical items from the academy down in their vault. Excuse me, I'm choking on myself. The vault itself is pretty much reminiscent of the SCP Foundation, where there are just various items and creatures and weapons and armor and whatnot that can just be taken. So you have 3 floors that there are certain things that you could procure. Floor 1 is various objects of wonder, such as like weapons and armors and such like that. Floor 2 is items of questionable power, and floor 3 is creatures. I forgot what the official title of it was, but floor 3 is pretty much just strange and alien-like creatures that are under study at the moment.
I'll go ahead and I'll repost it in our group chat.
Yeah, I was just going up to see. I remember seeing the list.
And I think I use my cell phone for this. It's Mass Effect.
Experimental weapons, items of questionable power, and magical creatures of unknown origin.
There you go. The specific titles of each section.
Okay.
Now, you could choose one item from these, but if you wish, you can visit each floor before you make your decision.
Yeah, I'd like to see what each floor has in store. I'll start with the fun creature friends.
Okay, if you could roll me a d20.
Yes. Use this dice in a while. Let's see how it feels. 10.
I should probably get my dice out.
So, 10. You step on the platform, you place your hands on the railing, and the doors around the outer circle of this level begin to spin as S310 appears in front of you. Walking inside, you see a decently sized stuffed teddy bear. Next to it is a clipboard. Clipboard having all the information in regards to this creature. And it reads S310. Excuse me. Your best buddy. S310 is a sentient teddy bear who will come to life in times of great sorrow or stress. Those who have interacted with this creature have seen even their worst days brighten up. While you hold your best buddy in your hands, if you have any sort of negative effect on you, exhaustion, poison, curse, anything of that matter, the bear will come to life and it will remove those effects from you.
Oh wow.
Yes, Malls.
What if you have multiple levels of exhaustion? Does it take
All of
away all of
them
them?
are taken away.
Oh damn.
So there's this notebook, Sarai. There's this one notebook
This
I gotta tell
bear,
you about.
this bear will activate and come to life once at least one negative effect has been placed on it, and it will remain active until you direct it to place all the negative energy that it has in it into another being.
But when it gets a negative effect on it, it comes to life.
Yep.
It will stay alive so long as those negative effects are on it.
Yep.
And then you can give those to something else.
Yep. You can direct this little stuffed teddy bear to give these negative effects to someone else.
Go, give them the plague.
In order for
It's
them
a plague
to
bearer.
pretty much, in order for them to transfer the negative effect, the bear must be able to make a touch attack against the creature that you have, against the target that you have designated.
And does the bear suffer from the negative effects that it's
It
carrying?
doesn't show any sign of suffering. It just seems to be powered by negative emotions or negative effects.
That's wild. Huh. And then, I mean, yeah, my next question was going to be, does the bear seem like it suffers while it's going through this? But you just said it doesn't seem to.
It doesn't seem to. It seems to just be a happy-go-lucky teddy bear.
So it's like just a vessel for that stuff.
Yeah, it's like whatever negative things are put into it are just acting as a power source.
That is scary. Very fun. I'll keep it on my mind as I go to the second floor.
All right, if
Going up one.
you can roll me 2d100s.
Yes, this can be done. Mm, 46 and 28.
So combine those.
46 plus 28? So 16, 74? Yeah.
74.
If I combine those sets of D100s, it would be 74.
Okay. So, as you walk in, you see a strange, like, almost tie-dye like bangle sitting on the table. Clipboard and everything next to it. This clipboard reads S274, Freaky Day. While wearing this bracer, you are able to swap bodies with an individual for 24 hours. All you need to do is walk up and touch them. While the bodies are swapped, you have full control over the individual, but they have control over your body as well. At the end of 24 hours, no matter the distance that both bodies may be apart from one another, control will swap. You can tests have shown that this ability can be used once every full moon. So pretty much if you use it, you have to wait till the next full moon before it will recharge.
Okay. That one's scary. I remember what it was like to trade bodies with somebody before. There's some trauma there. I will sort of carefully put down the clipboard as if putting down the clipboard too hard would activate the bracer and send me into somebody else's body.
Okay.
And move on to the final floor.
All right. Floor 1 for the weapons, or for the gear. Can you go ahead and give me a 3D 100?
3D 100. I should have one. Where's that D100? I acknowledge that I could just reroll the same ones, but that's not fun. More dice, more fun. 10s, 1s. Okay. So we have 96, 86, and 62. And if I need to add those together.
204.
204. Thank you.
Wait, no.
Right.
I'm wrong.
96 plus 86.
244.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So 12 times 20. 9. Something like that. Whatever. I give up. Twelve times 22. That's what it was.
So as you walk into this room, it is uncomfortably warm in here. As you see on the table, this probably about, it's a one-handed mace, but the haft itself, it looks like it's just made out of a branch of petrified wood that splints off near the end, and it's holding what looks just to be this miniature sun in its hand, or it just like in its grasp. The clipboard reads S1 244, Black Sun. The Black Sun itself is a harnessed star captured from a faraway galaxy. The wielder has immense control over the heat and light in a room, giving them the ability to make it unbearably dark, unbearably light, and changing the temperature around them. The Black Sun is a dangerous weapon to wield. Those who have fumbled the item in their hand have found themselves pulled into the sun itself. Gameplay mechanic wise, this weapon will deal either fire or cold damage based on what you wish it to do by changing the heat and everything around you. It also acts as a light source, or it can absorb light into it, making it pitch black. Damage wise, you're looking at a 1d8 damage with a +1 modifier, and then an additional 2d8 cold or 2d8 fire. If you roll a 1, you must make a Constitution save.
Mhm.
On a failed save, you are instantly destroyed and you are pulled into the sun itself. On a
That is
on a natural 20, the individual struck with it must make a Constitution save or be pulled into the sun.
Oh. That is a terrifying amount of power that could just as easily backfire.
Yep. And those are the 3 items you have to choose from.
I don't know if I would go for the power of the sun in the palm of my hand.
Give it to
Dr. Octavius.
give it to Saphira, and she could complete her Dr. Octavius cosplay.
That would be dope.
That would be pretty sick. I could also just have Plague Teddy Bear.
You could have the Plague Bear.
Motherfucker.
I think. Oh my god, I could put petrification on the bear. I won't ever get petrified again.
I think that's a really good idea.
Yeah. As cool as the Black Sun is, I think Sarai will head back down to the.
I think you could
Autumn
absolutely handle the power of the sun in the palm of your hand. I'm like whispering in your ear. It's like, just think of everything you could do with that. You could smite your enemies so easily.
I can make it really dark. Does it affect humidity?
Yes, you affect the temperature.
So I could make everybody suffer through Florida
Yeah.
clammy heat?
Yeah, you could just turn every environment that you enter into Florida.
Please don't.
What?
As somebody
You
who
said I
has
could handle it.
as somebody who has experienced Florida humidity,
It's awful.
don't subject people to that war crime.
I do have humidity helps with the spores and everything, right? So you can create sporida.
God damn
Sporida.
it.
All right, guys, I'm leaving. See ya.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to kill
Where's
Saphira
everybody
now.
going? Oh.
I'm not apologizing.
No, I like Sporida. I think Sporida is really great, and I think Sarai agrees that Sporida is great. I could do drugs and then give the drugs negative side effects to the teddy bear.
Jesus.
I could give people hangovers. Yeah. I think this teddy bear is really funny.
Okay.
I think we take the plague bear.
All right. So you can go ahead and add your best buddy to the to your character sheet.
All right.
Spiffy, I've been to Florida exactly once, and I was there for a week.
I went to Disney World once. It was the most bipolar place I've ever been.
Yeah. I went to Florida for a bit and went to Disney World and everything, but we also went to the beach and it was like blue skies. And then while we were at the beach, we had a hurricane warning and we just ran away.
So now that Sarai has her plague bear, the two of you that are on the roof.
Are we gonna call it a plague bear? Because it's giving smallpox blankets.
Yes,
No,
it is.
I just
Really?
I refer
I
to it
can't
as
give it
Buddy.
smallpox.
I refer
It's
to
really
it.
bumming me out.
I refer to it as Buddy because its name is Your Best Buddy. Now, if Sarai decides to call it the Plague Bearer, you know, I can't stop that.
It could
No,
just be
it's
like
Plague
Battle
Bear.
Bear. Plague Bearer.
Plague Bear, capitalized bear. That's it.
The bearer of bad news.
The bearer of bad news.
I do like that one.
I didn't realize how punny you guys were.
I've always
I
been
hate
like
it.
this.
I hate it.
It's,
Oh, it's
I just
funny.
joined late, so you guys can adapt to me.
I
Your
didn't
hate
know.
kills me.
Yeah,
So,
I
the
hit
two
it
of
well.
you that are on the roof, looking out into the rest of the countryside that you call home. Can I get perception checks from the two of you?
Can I pass because I finally got all my dice to stack?
I mean, sure, if you want to pass. If you,
Just kidding. No! They all fell down. I got not very good.
what about you, Chloe?
Chloe is thoroughly distracted. I got a 7.
I got a 9.
Well, fuck. Okay, then neither of you see this important plot device happen, as you are too lost in each other's eyes.
I was gonna say goo goo eyes are in effect.
Yeah, goo goo eyes are definitely in effect. It's just something that happens in the background.
But it's when the other isn't looking. So we just miss each other.
You know what? There's something a little bit romantic about looking at each other instead of the world exploding in the background.
Okay. Sorry, Roj.
That's fine.
Dear diary, guess what Chloe and Zenith didn't do today?
Dear diary, the group fucked up. So how long do the two of you spend up there?
Oh yeah, people are saying Fox is quiet.
I thought it was just me.
Mm-mm.
Oh, you know what? That's because I have why do I have Fox turned down to 57%? The hell?
What were you
Turn down
doing,
to what?
Fox?
Hey,
Thank you, Fox.
I got you.
Okay, there we go. All right. So the two of you that are on the roof, how long are you staying up there?
I mean, Chloe's happy to stay up there until it's like dark, and the stars come out. Because she has never sat and watched the sunset with anyone before. And, you know, we almost just saw our friends get their brains sucked out. And we lived somehow. So I think we've earned a brief moment of relaxation, and Chloe's taking it.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Those of you who are conscious,
Or at least until Zen's butt falls asleep.
There's that as well. Yes.
fair,
Yeah.
fair. I'll let you decide when her butt falls asleep. I won't make you make a Constitution saving throw versus butt numbness. Those of you
Oh,
who
he's
are
so dumb.
downstairs, still in the faculty area, as you are sifting about belongings that are not yours, you hear a voice calling out as somebody new has entered into the area. Hello? Friends? Is anyone here? Zenith? Hello? As you hear Professor Rockwind calling out from like the main atrium. Oh dear, there's a dead professor on the floor. Oh, that is not going to be good. Much paperwork. Well, I don't see any other bodies anywhere. Oh gods, what if they were eaten? Hello?
You're muted, Cass.
Yeah, I just realized that. I was trying to go through my spells because I thought I had a thing, but that's not this character, so I'm sad. Anyway, I kind of look over to Pop Tart and I'm like, just go walk around and say hi.
Pop Tart nods
So-
and walks out. He's like, "Oh, the mechanical dog. Well, at least one of you survived. Guess we're gonna have to find a new home for you. Are you good with children?"
Okay. Saphira just kind of walks out. It's like, he's my dog actually.
As he jumps up and he's like, "Oh, announce yourself."
To be fair, we've all been through a lot. So I was kind of uncertain.
Uncertain you were alive?
Uncertain that you uncertain that you meant us no harm at first. Can I do an insight check?
Sure.
I need to change dice. That sprinkle dice is hard to read. That would be a 13.
From what you can gather, it's Professor Rockwind. He seems to be a little concerned at the moment, seeing as how he didn't see anybody, and the only people that he came across is Pop-Tart and a dead professor.
Yeah, fair enough.
Where are the others?
I'm not sure. I've been kind of exploring and trying to find them myself. So where is Vanica? I know she's
Vanica
In
is
the arms of Luxus.
Yeah, it was
I know that.
unconscious in the arms of Luxus in the same room that you were in.
Okay.
Zafira was so distracted by alchemy stuff, didn't even clock they were in the same
He's
room.
like, "Okay, give me a moment." And he pulls out like a little string and he does a thing and he just begins to chant and extends it. Just stretches it out and he begins to whisper into it. "Zenith, are you there? Zenith, if you are alive and in one piece, can you please come to the atrium of the teachers area, please?"
Do I hear that in my head?
Yep.
I think right before I hear that, I'm like, Chloe, I wanted to say something to you, and it's been something I probably should have said a while ago. Actually, no, disregard that.
As you have Rockwind talking in your ear, Chloe starts to talk as well, and then now you've got these overlapping voices. And...
Overstimulated. Whoa. No, never mind. Sorry. Stupid. Yeah. I'm here, Professor. Sorry.
Oh, the professor.
We should probably head downstairs. I think there's a teacher looking for us.
What's happening now?
No, just the professor's asking to see us.
I mean, can he wait?
I mean, can he? Probably. Will he? Probably not. He probably wants to give you detention or something. And I get up and I start going downstairs.
can't give me detention if I don't go to this school, right? That's not a thing, right? Zen, get back here.
I come downstairs. I'm like, Professor.
Oh,
Sorry, Professor. It's good to see you.
good. You're not dead.
Mm-mm.
I was a bit concerned with our deceased friend here, and no signs of
Oh,
anyone around.
A friend of ours did get a pretty nasty tentacle in the back of her head, and I don't think she's quite recovered. But she's alive at least. Managed to thunderstep her out of there, and it
Oh
was really
my.
touch and go there. Yeah.
Oh. Do you feel she is safe for travel?
I really don't know. I think she might have passed out, and then someone ate gumdrops off of her stomach, and that could scar anyone.
You see a rather confused look on his face. What
depends
do
on who's
you
trying.
and your friends get up to? This is not what we taught
Please.
you.
Please don't group me in with them. I don't do such debauchery.
I'm pretty sure you were the first of us to eat the gumdrop.
I go like this.
Well, like an even more shocked expression on his face. Youth these days.
Youths.
Tell me about it.
Hoodlums.
Are you the criminals from the statistics?
I wish I brought happier news. Well,
Is Matilda okay?
Matilda's perfectly fine. No, I wish I brought happier news for the rest of you. While yes, the incident that has happened here at the school has at least been quieted down, and those who were afflicted rounded up. I'm afraid that you need to vacate post haste.
What's going on?
The guards are aware of your presence here.
The mage hunter ones?
The mage hunters, yes.
I didn't even do anything.
I know.
literally helped the school.
I know. And if it were up to me, any charges against you would be dropped. But there's something, somebody is controlling them, and they will not forget the crimes that you have committed.
Didn't do anything.
I'm sorry for interrupting whatever's happening here. But if it's not up to you, who is it up to? And where are they so I can go have a chat?
It should be up to me. The shift of power that happened after he kind of looks over to you, Vanica. You know who vanished. The power fell into my hands, and I thought I had voided your expulsion. But it seems in the confusion of all this mess, it's been reapplied, and I cannot overwrite it.
Well, can you figure out who reapplied it?
I can, but I don't have that time with all of you here.
Because we all almost just died saving this place, and Vanica is in a real bad state. And if it's not safe to move her, I'm not moving her.
I have to agree.
There may be a way.
I don't mind leaving, but can you fix her at least?
If you bring her to me, I can see what I can do. I'm
I
no
last I
healer,
saw, she
but
was in there.
I can see what I can do.
If you can just make her better, then I'll leave, and that's fine.
Vanica,
And I'll
or
never
I have
come
a
back.
hole
and
drilled
that's
into my
fine, too.
skull, so you know. That's
Zenith,
fine.
I don't want you to leave.
I can leave and never come back if you really want me to, but just make sure that Vanica's okay.
And Luxus brings Vanica over and he kind of like turns her head. He's like, oh, that's a nasty wound. Okay. With your permission, I would like to try something. It's not guaranteed to work, but should help the healing process at least.
What are you gonna do, out of curiosity?
A little chronomancy.
Oh, yeah,
And
I was like about to point to my necklace, but then I'm really, oh, yeah.
if it doesn't work, it's not gonna hurt her, is it?
Well, see, here's the thing. Chronomancy is very volatile. It could help. It could kill her. It could age her. There's just no telling.
Is there anything we can do to assist to make sure the bad stuff doesn't happen?
Are you a master of chronology?
Oh, what's chronology?
Time magic.
Study of time.
No, I haven't gotten that far yet.
Then I would suggest, unfortunately, no. There's no way to help me.
Okay.
Give us 1 second. And I grab Zen's arm and kind of pull her away from the conversation for a moment. You haven't used your necklace thing today, right?
No, however, he is a master of it. What if mine is just a more like...
Okay, but I don't know him. I do know you.
I know him.
If we let him do what he does and it goes wrong, can you then use your necklace to reverse that?
I mean, time is really tricky. I could try, but it would have to be quick. Because even if you rewind things, you can still leave lasting damage, as we saw with those horses. They're fucked up forever now.
That is true. Zoro, would you allow me to maybe do an insight check to determine if this is something that Vanica would want us to try? Or if she would prefer to not have this done on her?
Oh boy.
Is Chloe your power of attorney in all health issues, medical, and money?
Yeah, I would say yeah. if you want to check.
Is there something I could do to assist the professor so he could have an advantage with this, since I am a wizard?
So go. So I will say, go ahead and do an insight check if you want, Fox. I'll say the DC is 12.
Okay, wonderful. I rolled a 26.
Jesus Christ.
Why even bother?
You know exactly what Vanica would want. I'll say that you can give me an Arcana check.
I'm good at those.
If you
Flash of Genius.
If you succeed, you can use Flash of Genius. If you succeed, he will have a higher chance of success. But if you fail, there'll be a lower chance of success.
Shh.
So,
Sorry.
Vanica, what
Yes.
would you want in this moment?
So obviously she's unconscious, but I would say with that high insight, you know that the small amount of times we have encountered time magic, Vanica hasn't like been against it. But because you have such high insight, I would say that every time you have seen it every time it has happened, you probably took note, it's probably coming to you that you took note that Vanica kind of like made a face every time it happened. Like she's kind of wary about it. Again, she's not against time magic, but she's just like, this is weird magic. I don't know how to feel about this.
This is weird magic.
That's a fair
so
assessment
yeah,
of
so
chronomancy.
Yeah, so she's very much like, I don't know how to feel about this, but I'm not like, oh, it's the devil's magic. Like, no, she doesn't feel that way, but she's wary. She's like, it's weird shit.
So do I get the sense then that she might not necessarily be opposed to this being done on her? She would just be like really unsure about it, or
Yeah, she'd be on the fence. If someone, she would definitely feel better if someone was like a master of it. But even
Well-
then, she's like, okay, as long as it's quick.
okay.
I do have a final thing to add on to this stack of stuff. One of my feats, Star and Shadow Casting, lets me basically read the stars for a free cast of Augury once between each of long rests.
Ooh.
And Augury says, I gotta get the 2014 version. Oh, just so I can post it. But yeah, it lets me from another. You receive an omen from an otherworldly entity about the results of a specific course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes. The GM chooses from Wheel for good results, Woe for bad results, Wheel and Woe for both good and bad results, nothing for any results that are especially good or bad. And basically the GM, I don't understand it, which is why I've avoided using it. But this feels like the exact circumstance that it would probably come up.
Oh, you muted, Rogen.
In this case, you get a sense of Wheel and Woe.
Oh my goodness. that
Lord
Mickey raid.
Gutsuba, thank you for that raid. Everyone, welcome on in.
Oh yay! Welcome in, company.
Bonjour.
Oh my.
You get a sense of Wheel and Woe, not in the sense that it's going to be good and bad, but in the sense that it could be good or bad. As it is, there is no certainty in either direction.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, Cass, with your flash of genius, now that you're leveled up, what is that now?
It's still
5?
level 5. Yeah, it's still +5.
Okay. So, can I tell you what I rolled?
Yep.
Because I got to do some. I rolled a 19. I get a +9 for Arcana. That brings me to 28. With the ring that I have, the intelligence, that brings me, with the +1, that brings me up to a 29. If I get the +5, that's a 34. And I think that's everything. So that's a 34 I got for that Arcana.
You only needed an 18.
But I got a 34.
Looks like you're the master now.
Looks like
Get
you're
out of the
science guy
way,
now.
Sebastian.
Quick, Vanica, give guidance. I mean, shoot.
Unconscious
You have to be
guidance.
You have to be very careful about time magic.
So
I'm good, right?
I will say,
I'm like backseating while he's doing this. I'm like, are you sure you should put that there? Blah blah.
I will say that since you rolled above a 10 on what was needed, with your help, you see that he reaches his hand out and he puts his fingers like in points around the wound itself. With the other hand, he begins to like slowly chant as he begins to turn his hands to the right, as you hear just like a slow tick-tock of a grandfather clock begin to speed up. And as he does that, you see like the wound on the back of her head slowly begin to repair even faster. And he gets to a point and then he stops. And you could see that the wound has like pretty much healed. There's a scar back there, of course. Dang, 46th year.
Damn.
First edition, damn. First, second edition, damn. That's impressive. I missed Thacko, by the way. And as he pulls his hand back, he's like, well, I've closed the wound and it's all but repaired. She's still going to have to sleep it off. It's going to be quite a headache, but she should be safe for travel at least.
And there's
Is-
no side effects, nothing went wrong?
Thanks to my star pupil, no.
Oh, thank goodness.
She may
We
be
have hair that covers it.
she may be a little woozy after she wakes up, but all in all, she should be okay.
Do you have a way for us to get out of the castle quickly and quietly then?
I
if
do.
These...
As he reaches down and he reaches into a pocket and he gives you another one of those strange sticks that Matilda had sent you previously. Just break that. It will open a gate back to where she had pulled you from.
Okay.
Which is on the
Um,
outskirts of your camp where Belvedere is at.
I don't
Oh,
even
okay.
remember where we set up campus. I'm
Yeah,
like
me neither.
drawing a blank.
It was over by Windermere.
Yuck! We hate that place.
You were outside
Cool.
Windermere, yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, because
Okay.
we were
Yeah.
on our way to the tree near Braidworth.
Braidworth, yeah.
That's right, we were.
Which, unfortunately, you all still need to go to Braidworth because there is a piece of mother there.
Yep.
Motherfucker. Okay. Well,
Just
thank
refresh
you,
my
Professor.
memory. The purple dots represent
Mother.
the mother pieces. Okay.
Yep.
I know you said that, but I was like, wait, that's what the purple means, right?
Yep.
Okay.
The purple dots on
Yeah.
the map are the location of the pieces of mother.
I
Plus,
think it's
let's be honest, Vitica didn't trust fucking, was it Mr. Green or whoever it was? She's like,
Yeah.
nah, we check it on that damn tree.
Yeah, no,
I
actually,
wanted
though.
to physically see the tree myself as well.
I think that the trees being purple as well as the corruption being purple gas kind of throws me off a little bit.
Sorry, I just chose a purple color.
Remember,
Yeah.
purple's like the third scariest color.
Super scary.
It's
God
super freaking scary.
God damn it.
So scary. It's my
So
favorite
scary,
color,
Princess.
but it's super
As
scary.
he hands you the stick, you begin to hear like the thunderous footsteps of multiple mage hunters
Oh,
approaching.
shit.
Well, I wish there were time for a more
I get it.
lost
I
every
get-
word I was going to say ever.
Oh, God.
I'm like, I
I
put my
was
hand
like-
on his shoulder. I'm like, it's okay, Professor. And I give him a hug and a kiss on the cheek. I'm like, we should be going anyway.
I had like a speech plan and it was just like flatline.
In your old age, it gets
my-
harder.
In both his old age and my old age. was-
Well,
I
It's
wish
okay,
we
we can
had
adjust.
time for a more convenient goodbye, but as soon as we get this sorted out and I can get the expulsion permanently removed, you will be welcome back with open arms into this academy.
And could you make sure that my previous GPA is instated as well?
I will make sure, and I will make record that you had a hand in preventing the fall of this school.
Okay. I make sure everyone's gathered around. I give him a hug, a kiss on the cheek, and I say, give Matilda a hug for me, okay?
Of course.
All right. And make sure everyone's gathered around. Are we all good to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
To break the stick, a small gateway opens up, illuminated in gold. And on the other side of the gate, you can see, the large tent that you guys use for camping, and Belvedere walking about doing his daily rounds.
I think I make sure everybody gets through first. And I go out last.
Okay.
Yeah, I certainly go through. I do kind of steal one more glance at the dead professor and then at Rockwind before stepping through the portal.
What the fuck did you do? I'm so curious.
Only I know.
That's right. Just steps through the portal, waves with the teddy bear. Bye. Leaves.
As like you wave with a teddy bear, you see like the shock look on Rockwind's face. He's like, wait! And as he says wait, the gate closes.
I also also have my backpack with the arms too, and I was like so busy
Oh,
thinking
yeah,
about
I'm
hiding
talking-
my potions.
Yeah,
I'm talking to the professor like this.
it's like it doesn't dawn on him that you guys raided the vault until the gate is like slowly closing, and you just see a shocked look on his face.
Like, oh
Bye,
no.
Professor. Wish us
I-
luck.
I wave at him with one of the mechanical arms.
I saw my little vial of purple goo with the eyeball just peeking through.
Good old Bob.
Oh,
I
great.
fall through the portal like this.
Little bubbles.
I land
Oh,
on my back in camp.
And as you land back in camp, Belvedere, it looks like Belvedere's got like an armful of wood, and he stops and he looks at you. He's like,
Don't say it.
welcome home. Don't say what, ma'am.
Nothing.
How have things been at the camp here? I know we were gone for, I don't know how long we were gone for.
You were gone for approximately one evening.
Oh.
Technically not
Maybe
even
it-
one evening, as he like looks up, he's like, it is still evening.
It sure
Actually,
is.
we got there in the morning, so we were there for about half a day.
Yes.
What about time zones?
Okay, the continent is not this big to where a time zone is going to affect you like that.
We're
The
trying
world-
to help you, Rojan.
Has just one time zone.
It's
It might just be
UTC.
flat.
Anyway,
I will help Luxus kind of lay Vanica down in her bed in the camp so that she is safe and comfortable while she rests off the remainder of this horrendous injury.
You would also know with that high insight, she would prefer to be resting in the arms and cot of Luxus's tent, but that's just
Jesus.
I do understand that.
I mean, who
What
wouldn't?
kind of
But-
friend are you?
Given that he is not actually here right now, I don't feel like using dominate person on him to make him sleep next to you is appropriate.
could dominate person.
Why do you
man, so-
hate love,
What?
Fuck?
I'll wait until he's here and then I'll use dominate person on him.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
much better.
You have to get permission.
I think
feel
I
like
go
I
to
do.
my tent and I take out like this extremely expensive feeling over the top, not good for camping blanket that I've been saving,
Okay.
and I put it over Vanica.
All right.
This thing costs like 1,200 gold that I stole from my house.
Good.
Also, the music stopped for me.
The music did stop.
Unfortunate.
I am looking for something. I am sorry.
You're good. You're good. Well, gang. I just want to say, thank you for going to my school with me and helping them out. You didn't have to, but I appreciate it more than you really know. And, yeah. And as I trail off awkwardly, I just kind of turn and go to my side of the camp.
Okay.
You're welcome. I don't feel like I did anything, but you know.
I mean,
This
we
would have
didn't
been
a choice.
impossible without Sarai. We would not have made it through. Right. So it's evening, so probably gonna wind down personally. Sorry, go ahead, Cass. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
That's all I was gonna say.
If you guys need me, I am going to take a look at this, and she holds up the advanced properties of alchemy and like her materials. So it's like, I'm gonna try to make some things. So, but I'll be available if you have questions or want
Yeah,
to talk.
if you need a hand with anything, just let us know. I got some stuff to look over too, but I can always make time for you.
You're very sweet, as
Thank you.
always. Okay. Oh. Rojan, there was a thing that I was gonna do with the blue glow rock. Like I was going to attach something, maybe infuse it or something. I don't remember. We talked about it weeks ago.
The blue glow rock?
Sorry, that's what I have listed. It's the part of the rock that I stole that exploded when Zenith like flew into it.
How
can you talk so casually about that? That was really painful.
I'm like,
because you're not with me.
What blue glow rock are you speaking of? Are you okay? So I need to know: Are you making a potion, or are you going to experiment with the blue glow rock?
Because you know what? I'll just do the potions because I don't remember exactly what I was going to do with it.
Fair.
Yeah, never mind. I'm just going to do potions for now.
You got it.
Okay.
So is there any sort of potion that you are looking at doing?
I don't know. I haven't read the book yet. Oh, go ahead.
Thanks for that. Like, I was like, what kind of potion are you looking at making? Are you looking for one to heal, to harm? Because there are a ton of recipes in this book. Or are you just going, like, flipping to a random page?
I want to flip to a random page.
All right, if you're flipping to a random page, go ahead and roll me 2d100.
So percentiles twice.
Percentiles twice, add them together.
Okay. 72 and 19.
91.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No.
So, flipping to the 91st page, you come across a recipe for a regrowth potion.
I already did that.
Really?
Well, actually, no, I don't have the recipe for it, but I did that. I have a thing that can regrow limbs.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's because you haphazardly threw a bunch of chemicals together and created one. That was more dumb luck than anything. But you now have the actual recipe for your regrowth potions.
Yay!
Because the way that we do things with materials and whatnot, each potion is going to cost 200 gold worth of materials to make.
Sure, I'll do that. So just take out 200 gold?
Of the material, not of your stuff, but you should.
Of the material.
Yeah, you should. I told you had like 1,000 some odd gold for materials at the moment when you got the stuff from the academy.
You just. Okay, what I just have is 50 sets of materials. Of the advanced materials.
I thought I told you how much like they were worth. I may have forgotten.
Yeah.
I'm
sorry if you did. I forgot to write it down.
It's fine. You've got 1,000 gold worth of high-end materials.
Okay. Okay. Well, then I will do that then.
Okay.
So that's 800.
Go ahead and give me. Let's do a roll here using your alchemy kit because you have an alchemy kit. Let me open up your character sheet here for a moment.
I have an herbalism kit. I
You
don't
have an
alchemy
herbalism kit. You don't have an alchemy kit. Okay. You do not have an alchemy kit,
I thought you bought one though.
I feel like I did.
You didn't have to because our camp has
the alchemy
alchemist
kit
station in it.
Yep, it
Oh,
has the
that's what it
station.
was.
That's right. Okay.
I was gonna say I thought you had it though. That makes
So-
sense.
And also the alchemist station currently has 100 gold worth of materials in it.
Because you could
Well,
restock
then I
that.
would change that.
So yeah, go ahead and with make an intelligence roll using the station. It's gonna be a total of +9 to your roll.
Okay, so it's just a total of +9 instead of I don't have to add the I don't add the +5 of my
No,
intelligence.
you add
or...
+9.
Okay. A 12
A 12.
total.
Good enough.
Yay!
Because you have the recipe book and because you have the station and everything, it only requires a DC of 10 to create.
Yay.
So you spend your time tonight, your downtime, creating another regrowth potion. Which I will say could have been used on Vanica to seal the hole in the back of her head.
Oh, beans. It's okay. For next time, right?
All right, so while you're away with like your beakers and your burners making your potions, Vanica is unconscious, sleeping off one massive hangover. Sarai, Zen, Chloe, you guys doing anything?
Yes, but if somebody else wants to go first, feel free.
Mine is simple. Just as Sarai does usually, especially after being inside that school for so long. Sarai's just taking some time to chart the stars a little bit. Not necessarily professionally, but trying to see if
Just
she
down-
can spot like.
Actually, no. Go ahead and give me a perception check because I've been making you do these every time you've done it.
True. Last time it worked out really well too. Perception.
Oh, but I have a question when you're done.
12 plus 9. 21 on the
21.
perception.
So as you're looking up the stars and just like charting them, for a brief moment, you could swear that you saw what looks to be a galleon up in the sky, high up in the sky, almost like reaching up to the stars, just sailing across.
I'll sketch that down. Kind of try to infer on its shape. If it's like clear enough for me to actively. Is it like clear enough for me to actively be able to like.
It's a pretty
like-
clear night.
Yeah.
Perfect for star watching.
Then yeah. I'll sort of like sketch the shape of it if I can see any sort of like symbols on the ship. I imagine it's too far away for
It's
that.
too
but-
far to discern any type of symbols, but it's strange. You could swear that you see what looks like almost like an octopus attached to it.
I guess the Kraken's airborne now. All right then. It's mainly just to like calm Sarai down after everything that's gone on, regardless of my attendance. She was still cooped up indoors
True.
before all that.
Okay. Malls, you said you had a question? You're muted.
Okay. Do you think you would have told a question for Hobo? Sorry. Do you think you would have told us what your little teddy bear does?
Yeah, I don't see a reason that Sarai would keep it a secret. She
Okay.
like I was actively thinking about it, possibly with the group's permission, letting giving Vanica the teddy bear for the time being to see if it takes on any of the burden.
I see. I have something that I want to do, but I wanted to talk to Sarai really quick.
Okay.
After seeing that teddy bear. And I go up and I like kind of tap on the flap of your tent. It goes and I go, Sarai, can I have a moment?
You look up in a tree nearby, from a tree nearby the tent. Sarai's like, yeah, what's up?
Oh, hi. That teddy bear you have.
Mm-hmm.
I have a proposition for you.
Ominous?
No, not at all, actually. It's very benign. But I was wondering if I could borrow it sometime, and then I would owe you a favor.
Borrow it for what?
Well, there's this book that I have. And I pull out the black notebook. Essentially, I can ask this notebook to help me learn about something once a day. It's very tricky and honestly a bit deadly if I'm not careful. And if I do manage to make my way out of it, like not dead, I'm extremely exhausted at the end of it. And I was just thinking that it would really help to have a little teddy bear to kind of help me manage that.
How much?
But you don't have to if you don't want to. I don't want you to feel like you have to.
How much of a threat is it for you to read that book?
Well, one time I died, and then that's how other Zen came to be in this world. Well, I like almost died. But that only happened once, and I've used it twice. The other time I was just really tired afterwards. So I think it's really like 50-50 up in the air. So I'm kind of wanting to see if we can up those odds. Make it a good 2 out of 3 times. I'm totally fine.
So you have no active way of being sure that it won't outright kill you.
I mean,
and
if other
the possible risks.
if other people want to help me out, like, I mean, I could cast guidance on myself if I wanted, but just that really helps after the fact, like when I'm feeling exhausted or possibly suffering afterwards. Think it over.
I will
You
say
don't have to.
I'm admittedly a bit hesitant to enable you to follow the story of Dorian Gray.
Do it, coward.
I don't know who that is, but I don't think you need to worry. Plus, it gives out really important information, which I feel like we might need a bit. But again, I just wanted to float that idea. You don't have to give me an answer right now. I'd like to take another crack at it soon, just because I've got a lot of stuff piling up that I've been kind of wanting to ask it.
I'll think about it.
Sure. Cool. And then I think I just walk back to my tent, trying to hide my disappointment.
Okay.
And then when I get back to my tent, I'm actually going to sit down and copy over a spell from that book. And as I'm writing, I'm like trying really hard to focus, but I kind of zone out. And when I refocus, I find that I like doodled a bunch of little snakes in the corner of the page, and it takes up the whole page, and I have to start over.
Okay. Chloe.
Yeah, so I've got a few things that I would like to look at here. But to start with, and I kind of hate myself for completely forgetting about this. I just saw it in my notes as we were starting up.
You forget another magic item I gave you?
Kind of, but on a slightly larger scale. Back when we got the raccoon thermos and the Snuggie, I also pulled from the deck many things at that time.
Yeah.
And I got a keep somewhere on the continent, but I never followed up on that.
You didn't.
So could I maybe try and determine where that might be?
Sure. Because you know, like when it is revealed to you, you know where the keep is at.
Yeah.
So your keep, I'll take everybody to a map so they can see this. And I'm going to mark it. Where is my mark? Where's my mark?
What if it's right next to Zephyra's? That'd be so fun.
You know what? I'll mark it in pink so nobody confuses it. Your keep. Oh, that's a weird color. Is right there.
Oh, all the way to the east.
Oh, yeah.
East. I
Oh,
thought
looks
you
like
said
we do have to go
east.
to Meyerfall.
Yep. It would appear so.
Not necessarily. You can really just wing it right around that.
y'all
Oh yeah,
don't
we could stop
see
at Cottage instead.
y'all don't see the purple mark on Meyerfall as well.
Yeah.
But I feel like she's winning one or two. You know,
I mean, what really concerns me is the 2 purple marks in the quarry, but that's a later problem. Okay, yeah, so right there on the East Coast. Awesome. I will note that in my notes.
I will say that doesn't take any time because you knew that the moment you drew the card.
Okay, awesome. So then I'll spend an hour next to identify the what were they? Thing that I looted off of the professor. The set of twin wands. I want to take a closer look at those.
So, hour goes by. These wands are known as screaming magpies. They are not wands that you wield yourself, yet you throw out into just like the open air, and you can guide them around the battlefield. As these wands position themselves, you can use them to cast spells from. Instead of you being the focal point, that wand is the focal point, and there are 2 of them. Though while these wands are out, you cannot cast concentration spells.
Okay, so like takes concentration in order to got it.
It takes concentration to maintain them on the battlefield.
do you whistle to guide them around the battlefield, like in Guardians of the Galaxy?
You can.
One of the most badass characters.
Poppins, y'all.
I was about to say.
Neat. Okay. And are they an attuned item or?
They are an attuned item because they are considered spellcasting focuses.
Fair. Do they give a bonus to, like a +1 or anything to?
They gave a +1 to your casting.
Very nice.
+1 to casting and an increased +1 to DC for saves and the like.
Okay. I will have to go over my stuff later and see if I have room to attune to those. But that is maybe a tomorrow thing, because there's one other thing I want to take a look at as well.
And what is that?
I would like to see if I can determine any additional information about the god blood.
Oh, because you took the god blood, didn't you?
I took the god blood.
So, what have I disclosed to you so far about the god blood?
God, where is it in my notes? It's around here somewhere. Vial of unknown liquid was collected at the site of a fallen godlike being. It cannot be applied to a weapon or armor because it is extremely corrosive. And the blood is black and pulses in tune with my heartbeat. That is everything I know.
Oh, yeah, because you took this out of sheer curiosity.
Yes.
There is definitely ways that you can figure out what this god blood does. But I'm curious, how would you like to go about discerning more about this god blood?
I think the question is less, how would I like to go about it? And more, how is Chloe likely to go about it? The problem with Chloe is that she touches stuff.
Zen doesn't have a problem with that.
Well, then Zen, get that necklace ready just in case. Yeah, Chloe is not a very arcana-oriented person. And in the past, she has identified liquids in the classic way of identifying liquids. You dip your pinky in it, and in the case of potions, you give it a taste. So I think she's gonna pop the top off of this vial and give it a look, give it a sniff, and
Okay, when you give
dip
it a
the-
sniff, it smells rancid. It smells like old, decaying blood.
she is then, I think, going to dip the nail of her pinky in it, see if it corrodes her nail, because she doesn't want to just stick her whole pinky in there if it's going to melt her pinky off.
Coward.
Don't worry, that comes next.
You stick your pinky into it, and it's surprisingly warm. And you can feel, again, your heartbeat in time vibrating through this liquid, as you almost get a sense of excitement as something living touches it.
When I pull my pinky out, is there any residue on my pinky, or is it like mercury where you can slosh it around but it's not going to leave anything on you?
The tip of your pinky that you stuck in is like stained crimson, just like you've just put your finger in blood.
And there was no feeling of corrosion when I...
No corrosion. Your pinky seems to be perfectly, well, the tip of your pinky seems to be perfectly intact. It's like you just touched blood.
And how viscous is this? Like, if I poured it into the palm of my hand, would I be able to then pour it back into the vial afterwards, or would it just go everywhere?
It would go everywhere. Like, you don't see any sort of like coagulation or congealing in this blood. It just seems to be somehow unsurprisingly, it looks unsurprisingly fresh, like it was just fleshly drawn.
Okay. I'm gonna roll a die here real quick. Chloe, that's not helpful.
Did you roll a 10?
I rolled a 10. It's like right down the middle. I'm trying to decide something. Okay. I'm gonna stick my pinky back in it and pull it out and give it a little taste.
Okay. You take your finger and you stick it to your tongue. It tastes unsurprisingly sweet. Well, actually, it tastes surprisingly sweet, given the rancid scent that this thing is putting off. But as you do, you feel just like a little tingle of arcane energy sort of like tickle through your tongue. As you do that, you feel a bit of a surge rush through you as you feel the tiredness, the exhaustion from the day wear off of you. And your body slowly just begin to regenerate as you, just by tasting it, you gain the effects of a long rest.
Okay. I'm going to get up from where I am. I'm going to go over to Zen. I'm going to pop my head into wherever she is and be like, hey, come with me. I'm going to do something stupid. And then I'm going to put a bit of distance between me and camp.
Okay. So before you go forward,
I got
with
like
this,
1 foot about to hop in a bubble bath.
need
I'm
you
like, ugh.
stupidity.
Yes, rise away.
Let's go ahead and take a quick break here so we can get up, freshen our drinks and everything. 'Cause I need something to drink. And we will be right back.
Bye-bye.
Stick my finger in some liquid, I get possessed by one of the hell.
And we're back.
Hello.
So, Chloe, you said
Hello,
you were
hello.
about to do something incredibly stupid.
I sure am.
Okay. So you walk out a bit of a ways, putting some distance between you and the camp. Zenith, are you following her?
Of course. I was just about to hop in my nice bubble bath after that fight, but I start following her, and then I look on my desk and I realize my notebook with all of the snake doodles is wide open, so I kick it, and I really hope she didn't see that, and then I hurry after her. Probably in just my bathrobe, because I was about to get comfy and put that goblet to good use.
Infinite wine.
Infinite wine. Or poison.
Or poison, yeah. You could drink
Yeah.
poison if you want. I mean, I'm not your mom. Right, so how far do you go out, Chloe?
I don't know, a few 100 feet. I don't know what this is gonna do, and I don't want to endanger the camp.
Okay.
So okay, so Zen, do you have your necklace on you?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to drink something, but I don't know exactly what it's gonna do. So I was hoping if things go wrong, you could intervene.
Of course.
Thank you. I know I kind of interrupted things, but
That's not a problem.
okay.
Just means that it'll do a lot more work later when we get out of this, because you got me stressed out right now.
I'm sorry, but if this goes well, then it'll be helpful.
What are you drinking exactly?
Well, I don't know exactly what it is, but it was labeled as god blood, so.
Do I know anything about like what God blood would do? Oh, okay.
There is not an Arcana check that you can make that would even give you an inkling of what this god blood would do.
Oh yeah, what does a nat 4 have to say about that?
Just what I said.
Damn. Okay.
A nat 4.
Can I look at it real quick? Just like peek at it in Chloe's hand.
It just looks like one of those vials that you just fill up blood with when you get like blood work drawn, but it's just full of like this just like dark, almost blackish blood.
You're like, wow, is spending time with me really that awful, and you want to take a suicide drink now?
I have a chalice of poison.
No, just the opposite, actually. I mean, that whole business with the thing that we're not talking about or thinking about at school, I mean, that was a fresh, not established one of those, and it nearly killed us all. If we're going to be going after other ones, we
We
need
could just
more
do
than
the
what
same
we've
thing
got.
that we did with Vanica, and we just beat up Vanica.
I
Oh God.
still don't quite know how I feel about that.
I really didn't like it. I felt really bad hitting her that hard. When she wakes up, I'll apologize. But okay, I will be here. And I think I'm just going to take my necklace and get it ready for whatever. Should I be standing this close to you?
I really don't know.
Well, I'll just stay here.
Okay.
And I will drink it.
Of course you would.
Wait, before she does that, guidance.
Okay.
There you go. Sorry, I almost forgot.
So you pop the top, and in one swig, just down the entirety of this black god blood, as it's described. And as it runs over your tongue, you begin to feel that surge that you felt previously. And as it begins to like run down your throat, you can feel it just like covering the entirety of your insides. As you are made aware of the blood beginning to course through you, running through your heart as it begins to quicken. And you begin to look around, your eyes like dilate as you begin to see things that were previously unseen. Tethers of the aether through the world connecting into Vanica. Streams of life connecting into her, flowing from the grass itself. Looking off in the distance to the camp that you left behind, you can see those same tethers creeping into tents and over to workshops where all of your companions are at. Your heart begins to race at an alarming level. And then it stops for a moment. And everything goes silent. And you just feel multiple eyes on you. All around. And then everything returns to normal.
Is those tethers that I saw, do I no longer see any of that?
You don't see anything like that. Everything is back to the same vision you had.
Okay, that's unexpected.
Fox, can you give me 3 death saving throws?
Yes.
What do I
mean-
see?
God blood. I'm not shocked.
You see Chloe just like all of a sudden Chloe drinks this vial and it looks like she just has like a massive drip as she's like looking around and like grabbing at like just like invisible strands. Her eyes are super dilated and she's like a mouth agape in wonder, and then everything fades and she just looks normal again.
But she's not on the ground and I can't tell she's
Nope.
dying.
She's like, well, that was weird.
Just
Send
3
them-
or keep going
Keep
until
going
I hit
until
3.
you hit
Okay.
3.
Okay, well, I sent you the first 3 there.
Give me a sec because I need to check on my phone. Okay. Keep going.
I'm so scared.
Okay.
Okay.
Fox. Everything seems to be fine right now. The start of every day, I need Chloe to give me more.
Okay. Okay.
But to you, Chloe, nothing seems wrong. Everything just, you feel a little more energetic. You got a little bit of a spring in your step, but nothing seems to be wrong.
Well, that went in a direction I wasn't expecting, but nothing exploded. So that's good.
Nothing happened?
Things happened, but aren't currently happening.
Can I like look her over? Like look
Mhm.
at her pupils and everything.
Are you trying to do a bit of a medical investigation on her?
I'd like to.
Go ahead and give me a medicine check.
That's 16.
16. Chloe looks right as rain. Eyes are back, the pupils are back to the normal size. She seems to be behaving normally. Who knows? Maybe this god blood was just not what the Institute thought it was.
Well, I don't think I think that. But if I was worried before, I'm even more worried now. Okay. Glad you're not dead.
Me too. Yeah, I think everything's okay. False alarm. It was, probably nothing.
Well, I don't believe that, but we'll have to keep an eye on you, I suppose. In case there's some
Yeah. Keep an
underlying effects.
eye on me. Let's go back to camp.
Why'd you say that weird? Why are you talking weird?
I'm just processing what I saw. That's all.
What did you see?
I don't know. Life?
Life?
Or I don't know. Fate? Or oh, maybe they were like marionette strings on all of us. Don't like that. Let's go back to camp.
Chloe, as
Okay.
the two of you walk back to camp, just in the back of your mind, just the overwhelming thought of your own mortality seems just to be looming over you like a shadow.
Hey, Dan, I've never asked this before, and some people find the question rude, so I'm sorry if it's rude. Are you religious?
Hard to be not religious when you have verifiable proof that gods do exist. Religion is putting your faith out into the unknown and hoping that something answers back. When you already know that something exists, it just becomes fact rather than a belief. Do I trust the gods? No. And do I like them? No. Especially less so lately. So, I don't worship any of them.
Okay.
Why? Was that the wrong answer? Are you religious?
No. I'm not
Have
particularly.
you been
No.
secretly devout this whole time and I was just very offensive there?
No. I think what you say is very true. I don't, have any sort of ill opinion of people that do pay reverence to a chosen god of any kind. I mean, they're out there. They're undeniable. I wouldn't hold that against anyone to give them reverence. But I was just I don't really know how the world works.
I just like how they toy with us.
Yeah. But also, I mean, people toy with each other too. So,
But it's different. I mean, we're all relatively equals in terms of mortality and our place on Earth, but gods are completely different. It's just. I have a lot of thoughts on the matter, and I don't want to get into a rant because
yeah, I
I'm
mean,
not sure if you're going to about drop dead or anything. So
I don't plan to.
I pull out my goblin and take a big swig.
Can I have a lot of that?
Please.
A
Yeah.
lot of that.
I would love you to. I would love if you did.
Okay.
Why do you ask?
I just everything that we went through. I think I'm thinking about death a lot, and what comes next for some of us, but not all of us.
Can I do an insight check?
Most definitely.
Even though I'm really shit at them.
What'd you
It's a
get?
1.
That's a 1. You don't really know what to think. It's just been a day.
Well, I think about that stuff too, so I get it.
Maybe tomorrow will be a bit lighter for all of us.
I hope so. And then I start heading to camp.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go to Vanika's little
Oh,
sleeping
yeah.
area.
I wanted to check
Um,
on Vanica.
I'm probably gonna spend the night there.
Okay.
Just kind of lay down on the ground next to her.
All right.
Oh no, we have Belvedere. I'll ask him to move my cot next to hers, so I don't have to sleep on the ground.
Of course, Matt. And he just walks over, picks up the cot, drags it over to where Vanika's at, sets it down.
I think I don't want to intrude on the moment, so I go to my part of the tent, take out another 1,200 gold blanket that I also stole from my house, bring it over and put it on Chloe.
Okay.
It's okay. It's okay if you get that a bit dirty. It was my family's. So.
Oh, so it's fancy. Thank you.
Mhm. And I go to sleep.
Like one of those high quality thread count blankets.
Yeah. It's like got a soft, like, fur on it.
Ash over here never sharing her silk sheets that she traveled with.
That she stole.
Don't get them dirty. No, she brought her own set from home and then stole others later.
Yes. So
still correct.
as the night passes.
Real quick.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry.
No,
I was just gonna, as heading in, I would go to where Vanica is resting, but presumably before folks fall asleep, and
Like while they're still out away from the camp.
no, probably like once everybody's actually settling down. It's just nobody's like,
Oh,
I'm not
gotcha.
waking anybody up is the point, is what I mean. But just look towards Chloe, and I'm like, is it alright if I give this to Vanica? Holding up the teddy bear, just in case.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Alright. Thank you. And yeah, just leaves the teddy bear with Vanica for the night.
Okay.
Just in case any negative effects come into play.
Yep. So, as night comes and everybody falls asleep, Chloe, can you send me those rolls again? You're muted.
Yay, now we're level 9. Yay.
I was going to say, like, the same ones, or do you want them to do
Oh, no.
the,
No, Chloe has to send me new rolls.
Okay, that's interesting and not at all scary.
what's scary is when they keep bouncing back and forth.
Okay. During the night. Sleep doesn't come peaceful to you tonight, Chloe. It didn't even come to you quickly. Even as you laid in bed next to Vanica, your mind kept racing to what you had experienced after drinking the blood. The feeling of your heart just inexplicably stopping for just a brief moment, and those eyes on you. And as your eyelids begin to slowly flutter, you find that soft rhythm of your heartbeat beginning to slow. As you are once again surrounded by eyes looking directly at you. But this time, you can see them. You can see who they belong to. Towering entities staring down at you from high seats. Eyes burning with power. But silhouettes that don't really garner much detail. All of them staring at you, seemingly passing judgment. They look over at one another and they begin to, it's almost as if like they're conversing, but you can't hear their voices.
If I try to call out, can I hear my own voice?
Your voice echoes as if like you are in a expansive cave.
Do they seem to react to me calling out to them in any way?
What do you say?
I think I just call out, why am I here? Who are you?
And as you call out, they like look down. In almost in unison, in one commanding voice that echoes towards you, almost causing a bit of a pressure. We are your brethren. You have yet not awoken.
I think you're mistaken. I'm not one of you.
Not yet. You are yet in embryo. But you will soon be born.
No. I'm not gonna be anybody but who I am. I'm not gonna become one of you.
But this is who you are now. Or what you will be. Soon the flesh of the mortal will decay. And a new life will spring.
I don't want that. I made a mistake. I want to take it back. Now you can have the blood back. It was a mistake. I'm sorry.
Apologies are not needed. It is what was foretold, and is what will come. Embrace the gift you have been given. Not many are to know this life.
But I don't want to lose everything for it. I don't want to be here with you all forever. That's not what I wanted.
You will not be imprisoned. You are just simply being reborn.
So I won't have to leave my friends?
That is not for us to tell.
Am I gonna die?
You will never die. You will ascend beyond the mortal comprehension of death.
I don't know how to process that.
All will become apparent when you begin to awaken. They trapped you before. Now is your time to arise. Let come the end of the world dragons. And as they say that, you wake up and just a glint of sweat. As it is a new day.
After taking a second to suppress a panic attack, and realizing where she is, back at camp with everybody, she will look over at Vanica and see how she's doing.
After a long rest, Vanica, you will be perfectly fine.
Yeah. She's snuggling the teddy bear because she thinks it's luxus. It's warm and furry.
Is she still asleep while she's snuggling the teddy bear?
Funny enough, yes, she's usually a very like up with the sun kind of person, but I think just from wear and tear from the last few days and what happened recently, Vanica's just sleeping in. But she physically looks good. She's just snuggling the teddy bear.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So Chloe doesn't want to wake her up or anything. She deserves to sleep in as long as she wants to. But Chloe will sit up and just kind of sit on the edge of her bed and process things.
And it takes, Chloe, you're probably up about an hour before everyone else starts to be awoken by, once again, the expansive the breakfast that Belvedere makes. As the smell of wonderfully cooked and prepared food for all of you begins to like stir you from your sleep.
at some point, I probably eventually just get up and try to make myself useful and distract myself by helping Belvedere make the breakfast. But it's like, it's those videos of people trying to help with something, but like they go
Making
to
it
help.
worse.
Well, they go to help like lift a crate or something, but there's already 3 people on it, so they're not actually contributing anything. That's just Chloe.
Chloe's
going
got
around
one
trying
finger
to,
on the box.
Yeah.
Okay. But as you slowly begin to awaken, food is prepared, and it's a brand new day.
I think that Zafira had a long night of, with the potions, and also writing down the recipe personally so she can use it if she doesn't have the book.
Okay.
And then can I go over the blueprints for the armor that could possibly go against the corruption while I'm eating breakfast?
I'll say this. I'll leave it up to the group. How long are you spending in camp today? I mean, don't speak all at once.
I thought you were asking her.
No, I'm asking the entire group. How long are you
Oh,
looking to spend in camp today?
I personally think it
Annika's-
would be a bit of a lazy morning considering someone almost died, we teleported, other people did die.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if
A
you
little
got-
bit of a lazy morning.
If you
Sorry.
guys,
oh, before lunch?
yeah, so if you guys are
Yeah.
taking a bit of a lazy day, you can most definitely begin to like look through the blueprints more as you're eating breakfast.
Okay, cool. Okay, so I can cast Enlarge to cast
Not
Enlarge
while
each
you're
day.
eating. Not while you're eating, you cannot.
Okay, can I also go over my notes and, everything regarding it? Like, because
You can go through and read it and add another D6 to your clock. You just can't cast Enlarge and everything while you're eating.
got it. Okay. It said roll a D3.
Yeah, you roll a D6, which is half of a D3.
Okay. It's been a while. I've been neglecting the whole, main reason why I was doing that thing. Okay, so that's a 3.
That's a 3. Okay, so that's another 2 ticks on that clock.
Hooray. Well, okay, technically I got a 6, and I halved it,
Yeah,
so that's still 2 ticks.
that's another 2 ticks, yes.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
All right, so since this is a bit of a lazy day, or getting started day anyway, you kind of have the first half of the day to yourselves.
I think Vanica would get up with a pretty stiff neck. Despite everything, it's still gonna be sore. In her mind, she kind of feels it and feels like the hole's covered up. And in her mind, she's like, okay, well, when Chloe popped me up, it was a full heal. So maybe that did it. So she's
Yep.
like,
You kind of like feel back where the puncture was at, and there is like it's closed, but there's most definitely like a
Like scar
scar,
tissue?
like a scar right there now.
yeah.
Kind of like when
Yeah.
you like look at a tree that's kind of like scarred over, like somebody's like cut into it or something, and it's scarred
Oh,
over. It's sort of
no!
like that. Yeah. I mean, you are a dryad.
Oh, no. I know. Oh, no. I didn't think of that at first. Okay. So she is going to kind of look around and kind of get her bearings. And she'll see kind of everyone, or at least most everyone, at the table and be like, where are we?
Chloe just immediately jumps up from the table and runs straight at Vanica and just wraps her in a big hug.
You're real. We're alive. We're not dead. We're okay.
Okay. I also get up to check on Vanica, and I'm just relieved.
Yeah, we're
We
all
win?
here. We're all alive. We
Yes.
did it.
It was really touch and go there, though.
Yeah. So we're not at the. We're in the middle of somewhere. We're not at the tower anymore?
No.
We're back at camp. We're safe right
Oh.
now.
Okay. How long was I out for?
Day
All
and night.
night and about half a day, yeah.
Oh. Oh, okay. So you guys went back and got the health potions from the labs, right?
We didn't
The
have
what?
Before we
time,
left?
unfortunately.
Before we left? Because we were gonna go to the
Oh, right.
alchemy labs and get the health potions before we
Professor
left.
Rockwin ran in and told us that those mage killers were on our ass.
Yeah.
And he only had enough time to sew up the back of your head before we're all being pushed through a portal.
Oh.
So
Yeah. It was kind of an urgent thing.
Sewed.
I don't think
With
it
the
was.
back of my
figure of
head?
speech. Figure of
Oh,
speech magically sewed
okay.
you back up.
Oh, okay.
How are you feeling?
Okay. But it's just I just need to kind of stretch it out, but I feel weirdly good. I don't really have a headache.
That's good.
Yeah, I feel weirdly good despite my brain being punctured and then you guys beating the shit out of me. Kind of feel good.
Sorry about that, but
No, that was great. We needed the edge.
I don't think
It
I
was my
liked
choice.
that. Also, I'm sorry for hitting you so hard.
No, I told you to. I
I
told
know
you
you
to.
did, but I didn't like it.
I appreciate that. I won't do it every time, but yeah, it got a little crazy. So
Is Luxus
yeah.
here? Is he sleeping in? Can we say he's sleeping in?
Yeah, I'll say that
Or
Luxus
something?
is just like very comfortably just like sprawled out on his cot.
I take Vanica's hands. I'm like, Vanica, I have to tell you something. Something
What happened?
insane happened while you were out.
Oh no, what happened?
Luxus ate a gumdrop out of your belly button. When you were
What's a
in his
gumdrop?
arms,
It did.
She just
It
faints.
did happen.
What's a gumdrop?
I
Yeah,
pull
what's a
one
gumdrop?
out and I show it. It's candy. You were in
Oh,
his arms, princess style, and
what?
he lifted you up
How?
like this, ate a
What?
gumdrop out of your belly button, and then kept holding you.
No one woke me up.
You were
We
out.
tried.
Max thinks he's asleep. No one woke me up.
Well,
You
you
were
did
out.
just get a brain massage, so I don't think we could have woken you up, but it did happen.
Yeah, and if you think
She
about
does
it,
the
if it hap-
dramatic what was it, like Sleeping Beauty, just like fall dressing up to the table and go, no, why?
if you think about it, the fact that it happened before opens the door for it to happen more in the future.
Oh gosh, her face turns red. She's like, oh, I can, oh, but why did he do that? What's the purpose? Is there like some sort of tradition, like some sort of healing process of eating a gummy off one's stomach? What does that
Well,
mean?
I look at Chloe. Well, you had a bunch of gumdrops on your stomach and he wanted one.
Wait, what?
What he was
Someone poured
carrying
candy on my
you.
belly?
He was carrying you, and I offered him some of this candy,
Oh,
and
oh.
he wanted some, but his hands were full with you, so he ate them
Oh,
off
his
of
hands
you.
were full with you.
Oh,
Mhm.
he was holding on.
Yeah.
He was worried about you too, by the way.
Oh,
We
At
all
least
were.
as worried as one can be when you have. You know what? I'm not gonna be rude. Yeah, he was really worried about you.
She's gonna druid craft, just like have a fan in her hand, basically, just constant wind, just like so instead of fanning herself, she's like, I see her hair kind of flowing. Looks back at him, still sleeping, looks back, and she's like, okay, so how did he like react? Was he like smitten? Was he just like nonchalant? Was he like playing
he
it cool?
was-
Hard to
Like
tell.
what?
He was nonchalant,
Okay.
like it
I
was
would-
nothing.
I would
Okay.
say he was eager.
Oh,
Yeah.
I need to.
It's
Okay.
just
Would we say that?
I
it's
would.
hard to tell. It's hard to discern him because you know how he is.
Okay.
He has a mask,
Yeah.
with things. So
Yeah.
it's just, something that maybe you can bring up to him in a bit.
Oh,
I
I-
heard something happened while I was that. I want to thank you for carrying me. And see if he
Luxus, when
mentioned
was the last time you
How?
had a gumdrop? Just wondering.
I don't know if I can. I don't know. How?
Real quick, Sarai's gonna step forward and be like, "Can I have my teddy bear back? I don't want it to take in the emotions of hot and bothered." Ugh.
I will say right now that
Oh, this
I will say that the teddy bear cannot absorb horny. I'm just saying that right now.
But
It's not
horny
a
can be
negative
so
effect,
bad
Rojan.
sometimes. No, horny can be bad sometimes, Rojan. Take that back.
It's
No.
What?
we're not a clergy. This is no negative effect here.
It's only an issue when the nuns start meowing.
Did I steal? Oh, now I'm thinking of Monty Python. We've been all naughty. We need to be spanked. All naughty.
Oh yes, every one of us
Oh, no.
needs to be spanked.
Okay. All right. Let's bring it
We're all
on in
thinking
here.
We're thinking it.
I mean, she already has a whip.
Did I steal several? I'm sorry. I didn't know I stole this. You? I didn't know you had a teddy bear. I'm sorry.
Oh no,
You?
it's fine. I just wanted to make sure you didn't get a concussion during the night, and the teddy bear can help with that. So yeah.
Oh,
But now I'm
'cause
just a little
probably I
more
did.
worried for the teddy bear. No, it's a
The teddy bear is perfectly
Don't worry
fine.
about
It's
it.
still a teddy bear.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. You didn't suffer any negative effects during the night.
Nope.
Takes the teddy bear ominously.
I didn't chew on its ear, did I? Or drool on it?
And you were
No, I'm
really
dry. I'm okay.
cuddling with it in the morning. It
Oh.
came from the vault.
And I think you said, "Oh, you're so big
Oh!
and strong" at one time.
We could just say that it looks like this.
Oh! Oh, that's cute though. Oh, as soon as she hears it's from the vault, she's like, what does it do? Is that why? Oh, God. She sees the stitching on the teddy bear and then remembered you guys said sewed her up. She's like, did the teddy bear do something to my neck?
Teddy
Yes.
bear wishes. It
That's
was all
why.
me, Vanica. It was all me.
Am I like part teddy bear now? Am I part doll?
Oh,
You're
Danica, you've always been a bit of a teddy bear.
Your insides are now like
Aw.
replaced with stuffing.
Stuffing? Oh, God. I don't bleed sap anymore. Well, this is a lot to process, and I have much regret not being conscious for it, although circumstances would show how could I be. I think I need to go cool off, from all this information. But if we're back, you know what? We'll discuss plans after. I'll get up and just walks away.
I think before you leave, I very awkwardly kind of like grab your wrist and I give you a quick hug and I'm like, I'm really glad you're okay. I was really scared for you. And then I'm like, in my head, we're like, I don't think we're at that level of friendship. I think I overstepped a line. That was bad. And then I go make breakfast.
Okay.
She does say back though before you go, and she's just like, "Hey, I wanted you to." Actually, she'll add on.
You
to
wanted
that before
me
you walk
to,
away.
as in TOO, as in love triangle, or you wanted me to hug you?
It's okay. I want you guys to beat me up. And she's like, you know what? I remembered what you said back in my forest, so hopefully this is a way for you maybe feel like you got some frustration out on me kind
No,
of
don't think
hurting
about
you.
that. That was so stupid. That was so stupid. Now I feel dumb. So don't even think about that. That was so dumb.
No, but I felt bad when I heard that out loud, and I knew I did something wrong, and I overstepped, so hopefully, maybe that was a bit
La,
of
la,
you
la,
getting a
la,
little bit of
la, la.
revenge.
No, I don't want revenge. Go take a bath.
Okay. Sorry. Just walks
Good,
away.
good.
Don't
Sit
think I
down.
didn't forget what all you bitches said.
I sit
Not you,
down and eat
Sakura.
my guilt
What
waffles.
did I do?
Oh, I think I look at Chloe and I go like, how are you feeling this morning?
Great.
Tell me when to stop. I'll go slower.
No, you can just keep going. That seems about right.
Okay. Mm.
Oh, but hey, check this out. And she pulls out those twin wands and just sends them zipping around the camp.
And as you do, they make like, because of the way that they're cut and everything, they make whistling noises as they're flying through the air.
Every once in a while, I throw a dancing lights or something out of one of them. Isn't that cool?
Little drone show going on.
Can I do an insight check on Chloe? Even though I suck at them.
Sure. Give me that nat 4 again.
Hey, do you want to do? Or can we do Flash of Genius with this or no? Let's see.
No, it's okay. You don't have to.
Okay.
Because I'm not really doing anything smart. I got an 18. Are you like trying to like distract from you actually feel terrible is what I was trying to.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, I can tell that with an 18.
Yeah, she's not doing a very good job.
Zora, when did we get the thirsty emote?
A while ago. I even like announced it back a while ago. It's been like 2 months? 3 months? We have a thirsty, a bonk, a dragon, and I added one more, I think. Fireball. Oh, it's the same time I did the derpy
Oh,
cat
okay.
club. I did it the same time. Yeah, we had a bonk and a thirsty.
God damn, I can't gigantify it because it's a better Twitch TV emote.
I'll send the original art to you so
Okay.
you can see it better in Discord.
God damn it, Rosa.
Well, I think I clock that, but I don't do anything. I just let you show us your wands.
Yeah, these things, you like control them the same way that you control a spell, but you can also like cast spells through them, which is really cool.
That is pretty cool. Where did you get them?
Oh, I found them in the academy in someone's
Yeah.
pocket.
Whose pocket?
I don't want to seem insensitive, but okay, so when you live on the road,
Is it just us here, or is everybody here?
I think it's just at the breakfast table.
It's just
here.
at the breakfast table, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
When you live on the road, you just take whatever you can get, because it could mean another day of survival. And so when you come across somebody that has passed on, you see what they might have that could be of use to you, so you don't also, I stole them from the dead professor.
Okay.
But I was thinking, a lot of the like magic and stuff that I do is kind of like face-to-face type stuff. So if somebody else wants these, any of you are welcome to them.
Possibly I'll myself personally, I don't have a lot of concentration spells, so it's not a big deal for me. Get a
Cleric
hold
over
of
here
yourself,
struggling.
Zora.
All my
Get a
fucking
hold of
spells are concentration.
You're
God
a
damn it,
cleric.
I
What do
hate
you
it.
expect?
I know, I hate it. I hate it.
Clerics and druids are like, heard you like concentration.
Yep.
I don't know
Yeah,
what you're
I'm like,
talking
God
about. I've
damn
got a
it.
great selection here of non-concentration spells. It's great.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I
maybe
have no
Sarai
complaints.
would want them.
Yeah, any of you are welcome. I mean, I do love these things, but I don't think they really match my brand of magic, let's say.
If nobody else calls dibs on them, I'll take them off your hands.
They're cool, but I got a lot of things going on already. So whoever uses it.
I could test them out for a little bit, see how I feel. But
Yeah,
Not
yeah, by all
necessary.
means. They do require some attunement, though, so you do have to make sure you have room for that.
I believe I should. I believe my only attunement slot right now is with a bug stick.
Now you can be attuned to 3 sticks,
Whoa.
and I hand them over.
Add
Sarai getting all the
bugs
cool sticks.
with the other sticks. Yeah.
Sarai has a cool
Wait
stick
a minute.
collection.
I'm sorry. Are we giving the bird nesting material?
Yeah, we are.
Yes. 100%.
Yeah. Why do you think I was hanging out in the tree?
I just rip out like a page from my notebook and hand it over. It's like, for your nest.
Jesus.
Thanks. Here, a feather in return.
A shiny
I will
rock.
take that if you are offering. Actually.
So the day continues on. You all get your meal. You just relax, but the air of responsibility starts to weigh down on you as you do remember that there are other things that you need to attend to.
I mean, I've been working on that. Sorry. Sorry for interrupting.
It's fine.
So, do you have more things to say, or are you leaving it to us?
I'm leaving it open to you guys.
Okay. So, if you guys are ready to go, I can get Regalia 1 set up, and we can head over to the tree.
Oh, yeah, because I did not like, what was it, Mr. Green? Just suddenly looking like me, doing a dryad ritual when he's not a dryad. I have concerns, and I'm worried, and I just want visual confirmation, especially since this has to do with, them being healthy officially to save the whole continent, potentially the world. Just want that confirmation. That's just me, though.
I do not disagree. I don't like how Mr. Blue and just all these like random colors are telling us, hey, you don't need to do that thing that you've been working on. Go ahead and do the other thing. So I think that it would be good to at least see the tree, and if it's fixed, then it's fixed, and that's great. Then we'll move on to the next one.
And you know what? We can give Mr. Blue a piece of our mind when we meet up with him in Firemall. I flip-flopped it. Firemall. Firefall.
Hey, we could
You're
give
gonna
him
just
a fireball.
So what I'm hearing is you're just gonna fireball him.
Firemall. Firefall. Wow. Not flip that. Since, we're gonna supposedly need his help for going into the corruption. So we'll give him a piece of our mind about that, since that's starting to get a bit more frustrating. But yeah, if that's okay with everyone else, of course, just having that confirmation would just really, and this is not just a dryad thing. This is also just from what we've learned on how to help heal the world. It's kind of connected to the trees, so I think just that visual would just make me feel more at peace. Plus, another one of those are over there, so yeah. Hope they're not all brains.
Could you
what you're talking
imagine?
about.
Could you imagine if they were all brains?
They're all elder brains, and I'm like, oh god, everyone just beat the shit out of me. Just do it.
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with this shit trauma.
I imagine it's more like a brain that instead of floating, it's like walking on like tentacle type of thing.
Blurping like an octopus.
But like, well, more like here, and then it's just like on the tiptoes of.
So like a Hanar, if it could walk on the freaking floor.
The next boss fight's a dire Hanar. You heard it here.
No.
That's
Oh god,
unusual.
no!
Taking notes for Mass Effect.
Hashtag
Alright.
Hashtag Hanar milk.
Oh.
Oh no!
I forgot about the Hanar milk.
I didn't. All right.
Good
So,
times, good
Cass, you
times.
said that Zafira is gonna begin getting Regalia 1 ready.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll just get Regalia 1 ready and clean the windshield and all that stuff.
Just making sure everything is working as needed.
While that is being prepared, I do want to send a message real quick. With the sending spell,
Okay.
I am going to send a message to Sigmund.
Okay. And what do you say?
I should have really planned this out beforehand. Okay, I need somebody to count for me. I will say,
Pat Draws, thank you for those gift subs.
okay, I won't say that, but
Thank you. That's a weird thing to say, yeah.
That's a
yeah, I send just that and that alone to Sigmund.
Sigmund responds with poggers.
The universe breaks.
I will say, I know you have your own stuff going on, but things are getting really dicey, and it's time for you to join us. That's it.
That's okay. Good. I think that was 23. Wait. Yes. About. It was for sure under 25.
And because I am such a wonderful DM, and it's been a while, remind me, who is Sigmund? Was that
Roy?
the captain of the guard?
Yeah, that
our
was
hot boy.
the Dragonborn that we were all
That's
fawning
who
over
I
at the
thought
start.
it was.
The
That
hot
was
boy.
traumatized and made to question everything that he stood for a brief moment.
Because he was forced to kill people, and
Yep,
he thought
yep,
he
yep, yep,
had
yep.
his oath
I
and was shut.
wanted to make
Yeah.
sure that was who it was, because it's been a while since you guys have talked to Sigmund.
It had. I
I
wanted
mean, the first 5 episodes, so yeah.
I wanted to give him time to work through what he needed to work through.
Okay,
It's been a few
can
months.
you give me... Oh, Vanica gets auto success, by the way.
Yeah.
Can you give me a persuasion roll?
Ooh, yes, I absolutely can.
Ooh, please, Bard. Please, Bard.
Let me just check my abilities real quick. Because there is something that gives me advantage. Oh no, they need to see me for that. Okay, so it'll just be a regular roll then. Ooh, very good. 19 plus 32. That
You
expertise
feel-
coming into play.
You feel that the message was received, but you receive no response back.
Okay.
That means he's on this plane.
He heard me. That's enough for now. So that's all I wanted to do before we set out.
All right, so is everybody climbing into Regalia 1?
Wait, guys, I can do this crazy thing now. I don't know if it's from the head trauma or what, but I woke up and I can do this crazy thing now where I can spy on people.
Oh god, you took
Almost feel so
Scrying.
comfortable now.
You took scrying.
That sounds useful.
Yeah, very nifty. We can get all the tea, all the drama of everything.
I mean, I don't know if this is gonna sound really stupid, but the only thing I think of is like because of the trauma we went through, or the fact that we helped each other and survived, or we're doing a good thing saving, the tower, that I feel an extra magic boost and was blessed with additional, abilities. And that one was really interesting. I don't know how I feel about spying on people, but it might be useful.
Yeah, definitely. That's super cool, honestly.
Just putting it
Very
out there.
useful.
It's one of my favorite things to do.
Yeah, I know.
Really
Oh god, I also
useful.
have sacrificial healing.
So you got my
course you do.
approval.
Mercy domain. This is all I'm all about the give and take with the healing and damage.
I was going to say, what's sacrificial healing? You take hit points from someone else and then plug it into someone.
So a lot of my abilities is if I take damage, I can heal others, or take damage from other creatures and heal others, stuff like that. A lot of back and forth. So this one is I basically, if you guys get damaged, I take that upon myself instead. So
Ah,
or to another creature. So it's not just
Could-
me. I can now reverse it. Now I can be like, oh no, it's like you took damage. Now this creature has it. Haha.
I have a question though. For the bear, is it considered a creature or is it considered an object?
It
Oh.
when it is alive, it is considered a magical creature. When it is in bear form, it is an object, but the bear does not have HP, so you cannot direct HP into it or take HP from it. It
Got
does
it.
not take damage, it takes conditions.
Okay.
To be honest, I don't think Vanica would even have the concept of, oh yeah, I'm gonna give and take from this bear. I don't even think she would even consider that, to be honest. So there's no abuse
Yeah.
there.
So
Thank you. I just had a
if
weird question.
Good question.
if you're all ready to pilot away in Regalia 1,
To answer your question, I'm not gonna get in Regalia 1. I'm gonna be in bird form and
Bird
fly
form.
above it.
okay,
Kind of like how with the State of the Union address, they have one government official who's not there in case anything happens to all of them at the State of the Union.
that's you.
You got someone.
You're the backup plan just
They
in
got
case
someone to lead the country, just in case.
President Zenith.
Can we have the
Um,
top open? Can we go convertible?
We should be able to.
Yeah, unless you're gonna try to make it fly, or if you're in battle mode, that dome doesn't go over you, so you're fine. So Cass, all I need is a vehicle handling check from you, and I need you to let me know at what pace are you going. You going at a normal pace? You going at double pace?
I think I'm going to be going at a slightly faster than regular pace, just to kind of, because we were sent off to do a side quest,
Mhm.
and we want to get back to things or at least Zafira wants to get back to figuring things out. So a little bit faster than normal, but not like insane amount.
So you have your options are going at a slower pace, a normal pace, or double speed.
Oh, okay, well then we can do normal.
Okay.
For now.
Okay. So go ahead and give me that vehicle handling check for Regalia 1.
What is vehicle handling? I'm rolling D20, but
It's on your character sheet.
Technically Dex.
Dex. Okay, thank you. Nat 20.
Okay.
Nice. Have you
And
ever
so-
rolled that in this campaign? I'm just
No.
curious.
They're just very far few in between.
Yeah, very like not for a very long time. So that would be a 23 for dexterity. Yeah.
Okay. So move you guys up to there. As you just find your stride in Regalia 1 today. Nice clear day, not much trouble. Thankfully, no assassin stones on the road. But you begin to go down the roadway from Windermere towards Silverkeep.
We're gonna go around Silverkeep, right? Like we're
Yeah,
still
yeah.
not cool going back in there for a while.
I don't want to.
It's wide
Yeah.
berth. Wide berth. Fox, you're always really good with time. How long has it been since we were last there? I know it's been a hot minute, but has it been like just a couple of weeks or has it been like a month?
It's been a hot minute in real life.
It's fair, yeah.
But
yeah.
in the game, I don't think it's been more than like a week.
It hasn't been that much
Really?
time. It has not
Jesus
been that
Christ,
much
we've gone through
time.
so much.
Yeah. It's like the
A lot has
last
happened.
about the last week and a half about a last week and a half in game time. You guys have been put through the ringer consistently.
Oh boy.
But today is just very relaxing.
You
I
keep
think
saying that. I
a-
should probably chill.
as we
Nothing wrong
travel,
here.
just because Chloe is Chloe, she's probably just kind of like lounging in the back of Regalia 1 and looks up and sees the bird Zen flying above us, and just to mess with her a little bit, every once in a while she'll like apparate a dancing light like right in front of the bird, right in front of her path,
She's
and she
just
just kind
flash
of
banging
throws
the
dancing
bird.
lights at her.
I think once I catch on that it's Chloe, I pretend to like get shocked and then do like a dead dive down to the ground like I got hit.
Mild panic.
I pull over for a moment. I'm like,
Yeah,
what
you
is
just- you
going
just-
on back there?
Like you're
I will
just like
turn this
driving.
around.
You're just driving and like in the rear view mirror, you just see this flash of light go off in front of Zenith, and then just Zenith like death spiraling down to the ground.
Children.
And right before I hit the ground, I misty step into the car and I'm like, why don't you try
Oh.
behaving yourself for once?
You scared me for a minute there. I thought you were gonna hit the ground.
And then I back into a bird into the sky.
All right, let's go. Let's keep going.
So, as the day begins to wind down, are you continuing your travels, or are you going to set camp up for the night?
How late is it?
Sun's starting to set.
Late for you to get a what? Never mind. That didn't work.
Too late to get you for you to get a watch.
Late for you to get a watch.
Regalia
Got
1
him.
has headlights, right?
Right, yeah, headlights. They're LED light.
No, they're not LED
No, they're not.
lights.
No, never.
So if you want to push it a little
Yeah.
bit more, you can, to get like a little bit more time into your travels.
I feel like we can keep going another couple hours if you guys want to
Just a little bit.
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, up until the point where we would have to stop in order to still get a long rest in.
Okay.
I'm okay with going right up to that.
So you could probably go another 4 hours then.
Okay.
And with that, you'll move up just a little bit more on the pathway.
I think I perch on Regalia 1 because my wings get tired after a while there.
After 20 minutes.
No, not after 20 minutes. I can go for a couple hours.
And then I silent image to make it look like we've got like a whole murder of crows perching on Regalia 1.
Cool.
Ominous.
That's the point.
I like crows.
And I'm like, who are these bitches? I've got like my wings. I'm like,
You go to
Get
peck
out
one
of
and you go
there.
through it. Like, oh shit.
what the fuck? I'm like, do you know these fellows?
For the record, Vanica has been so awkward and like either looking out the window or like pretending she's praying because she's in close quarters with Luxus. And after the information she was processed, she's like, I'm not making eye contact. I'm not acknowledging him. No, because the second
We-
she thinks about it or
So,
even looks at his direction, her face
to-
turns red.
To let you guys
Pretending
know,
I'm praying is so funny.
to let you guys
Nope.
know, travel time on here, each one of these little squares, like on the grid, by foot
Yeah,
is
brother.
2 hours of travel time on foot. Regalia 1, it will be 1 hour.
Hey, that's nice.
But
That's as far as
So-
we got.
yeah,
That's pretty dang good considering on foot we'd only make half that.
you guys left
Yeah.
at noon. So, you've been traveling for about 12 hours and it's, it's getting to that time to where if you don't hunker down, you're going to start taking exhaustion.
Yeah, that lazy morning set us to do a little bit, but we can wake up early tomorrow and we can wake up at normal time tomorrow, not early, but and still make a decent amount of progress, I think.
I will say that because this is a situation to where you've pushed yourselves, there is no time for downtime activities. It's pretty much camp in bed.
I mean, worth it to make up the time, to be honest.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
we got that scoot and boogie.
Okay.
Yeah. So I park with Regalia 1 like off the path a bit where we make camp.
Right. And I take it you unfold the camp with Belvedere in it and at least rest in style.
This time he can't say we look terrible because all we did
Just
was
travel.
sit in a car. Yeah.
I do have
You
a
look
question,
cramped.
though.
Yes.
Is there trees nearby here?
There are a couple trees spread out here and there. Yeah. It's not
Okay.
like,
Are
it's
they,
not like,
decently sized?
yeah, they're like adult trees. It's just, it's like,
Okay.
it's like the random tree you'll see like in like a rolling plain. It's like just open
Okay.
grassland and that one tree that always gets struck by lightning. It's that sort of thing.
Okay, as long as not these skinny ass little trees.
No, they're decent sized trees. So if you wanted to climb up them, you could.
Oh, no, I would like to merge with one of them, please. Because that's where I'm going to be sleeping for the night.
Oh my.
Okay. So you just
She
pass
was-
into the tree.
She was stressed that entire fucking trip because of Luxus being right there. So she's like on edge and she's like, I need to be in my happy place. And she's just gonna meld into a tree and just be like, this is where I sleep now. Just be right there.
Away from the hot boy.
Yep. So it's gonna be next to the camp, but
Oh God!
yeah, she
if
just needs to, like,
if Sigmund shows up, there's going to be 2 hot boys in camp.
Jesus
oh
Christ.
my god.
So
I'm like, she won't go right away into there, but that's the plan.
yeah, like as everybody settles down, Vanica merges into the tree to put some distance between her and Luxus in pure thoughts. And everybody winds down. If there is
wanted
if there's any conversation you would like to have, you can have conversations.
Okay.
Just no downtime activities.
Mhm.
I wanted to fly over to Chloe and just be like, hey, so maybe I'm a complete moron for thinking this and I'm totally just wrong. But are you sure that everything is all right? after that thing with the
Just for clarification, I remember everything that happened in those vision dreams, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
No, I don't think I'm all right. The blood, I think, did something that's, I don't know, going to change me somehow.
I think I feel like this is a lot heavier than I thought it was going to be, and I feel dumb as a bird, so I pop out of bird form. I was like, what happened?
I felt my heart stop for a moment, which was a very weird sensation that I never want to feel again. And I had visions, I guess, or like, I don't know, my mind went somewhere else for a moment. I don't really understand it. And there was other things there that felt like they were judging me, but then they also said I will be one of them. Sort of.
Things?
Yeah, I hesitate to call them people because I don't really know what they were. They were not like anything I've seen before. They were just entities, you know, like silhouetted entities.
Like gods?
I sure hope not.
So,
mean-
they said you're going to be one of them?
They said I was an embryo
Well,
and that my mortal flesh would decay. And I would
What?
be reborn.
weren't you telling me something about that when you die? Don't you become petrified of something?
Yes, that is kind of my. uh, It's something I've been so scared of forever. When my people die, we turn to stone. And we're just kind of, well, you know what happens to someone when they get petrified. But it's also like the end of our life, so it's not something that can be reversed. We're just stuck there perpetually until we eventually erode away.
But they're saying that's not going to happen to you anymore.
I don't know. I'm a little bit afraid to hope that won't happen to me anymore, but also, you know, what's worse, being petrified or having your flesh decay and melt off and being reborn into something you are not familiar with. I mean, maybe I'm exaggerating what they said a little bit, but I still don't fully understand what they were saying to me. What's a world dragon?
Can I do an Arcana check to see if I know about
You
world
could give me a
dragons?
history check.
Oh, I'm actually really good at that. Pulling up my sheet like I know what I'm doing. Bye bye.
Can I do a
Okay.
flash of genius?
You
I
are-
think it's just us
It's
together.
just the two of them talking right now.
Got it. Sorry.
It's okay. That's a 29.
29. You remember back when you were a child, just one of the books that you had found in your parents' library had spoken about world dragons previously. And not the fact, but the idea that these creatures were one of two quote unquote creator races or creator species of all life on this planet back when time itself began. Creatures that were reminiscent of immense dragons of great power who locked into a millennium war against other entities that are only known as the old gods. At the end of this war, the old gods were sealed or put to sleep, and the world dragons went into their own slumber. Some believe that when the world dragons and the old ones awaken, a new catastrophic war will begin.
Okay. Real talk. I didn't catch a lot of that. But I passed that along to Chloe. At least that's what I've read.
So it sounds like maybe that's just a story and not real, right? Right?
I mean, what do you want me to say?
Maybe say, Chloe, you're stupid and you shouldn't have drank that vial of weird stuff you found in the Academy's basement.
Is that what you want me to say to you? Because I don't want to say that to you, but I will if you really want me to.
I just wanted to do something to make sure that what happened to Vanica never happened to any of us again.
I think the only way we keep that from happening is if we all stick together and look out for each other. Because if I've learned anything, it's that nobody can really achieve anything alone. And we're all the stronger for being together. So sticking together is the best course of action here. And if you do end up turning into a god when it's your time, I could turn into a lich so we can live forever together. Only if you want to, though. That's kind of very low on the things I want to do.
I think I'd really like that.
Okay. Maybe I could be a really good lich.
I'm gonna have to design this as a boss encounter for a future campaign.
Not people pote lich.
No.
But just I don't have the answers to this, and I really dislike saying that.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm unloading it all on you.
That is a very silly thing to apologize for.
Thank you for asking and being here and taking me to the roof of the academy. That was really nice.
Anytime. And then I think I probably, to keep myself from saying something I don't want to say, I turn into a bird and I fly to my part of the camp.
Okay. As night comes, Chloe, can I get those checks from you again?
Makes me nervous when everyone's so quiet and I'm just sitting over here rolling death saves.
Oh wait, Rojan, I don't have to roll my death saves for
Nope.
my wound anymore, do I?
Nope.
Okay, I just remembered that.
Time magic
Okay.
healed that for you.
So can you do your
Hey!
concentration spells now?
Yeah, she
Yes.
has
Thank God.
full control of her faculties once again.
Yay.
Her brain is no longer tickled.
But the feeling still lingers.
Oh yeah, that's just a feeling you're never going to be able to forget.
It's like the itch in the back of your brain you can't
Oh,
quite scratch. There's just way too many very appealing level 5 spells that I can't choose between.
Yeah, like I
That's
totally
just-
get you on that one. So,
This hurts.
Chloe, conversation that you had in like right before you laid down sort of lingers in your mind as you go to sleep. And you begin to once again think on what was said to you the night previous. And as you slowly begin to drift off, you begin to feel your body burning. And this just immense white hot pain. It's not something you can keep silent. As you are jolted awake, as voices in your head awaken. Be reborn. Come back to us, sister. Just keep repeating into your head at a quicker pace. And as you wake up, you can see like parts of your, like the flesh on your hand beginning to like split and open up. And you can see like this soft, like gray, like skin underneath beginning to show as just this inner fire is burning through you.
I think she's probably screaming at that point, kind of clutching her head and sitting up in her bed and screaming out from the pain and also just repeating, no, 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 trying to deny whatever this voice is beckoning her to.
And everybody in the camp is awoken by this. There is no sleeping through this. The first scream that rips from her lungs just jolts everybody awake.
I mean, I think Vanica with her high passive perception too, just like immediately gets pulled out of the tree and just runs over to Chloe, just instantly checking her over. What's wrong? What's happening?
And like
Chloe?
you get close to her, and like within 10 feet, you can just feel this immense heat just radiating off of her. As you can see the flesh in her hand begin to like split open, and it's like this alien like flesh just underneath being revealed.
Chloe? Chloe, no. She is going to push through the heat, and she's going to, I know I have the spell for it. Where is it? She is going to use, where the frick is it? Level 4 or is it level 5? One of these. Dang it, it happened so quickly. She is gonna go ahead and use there it is. She's gonna go ahead and use the spell Flurry, but she's not trying to do harm to to Chloe. She's just trying to cool her body by have it just be kind of like a layer of frost on her to just kind of cool her down so she can like check her body and see if she needs like healing or anything because she's confused as to what's actually
And
happening, if this is actually healing or mutation or
as
what.
you go to cast your flurry to cool her off a little bit, go ahead and give me a medicine check.
Okay, that's good. That is a 23.
23.
Sorry, 24.
You can see as the skin is splitting, the way that it's flaking, it's almost as if a snake is shedding. As the skin isn't being ripped away, it's being pushed off, as if something else is growing through it. And as you're cooling her off, this strange alien-like hand pushes through the shedding flesh of Chloe's hand. As the flesh just sort of like rolls up her arm, you can see this like very soft gray-like hand, like just small pointed claws, and just this decoration of like swirling red marks, almost like tattoos on the back of its hand, coming into or coming out of the shedding flesh. And Chloe, you're sitting there watching this as this hand, alien to you, pushes through what used to be your hand.
So I have a thing that I forgot I had that I should have used on one of those rolls. So I'm just gonna try and grasp it now and, you know, let you run with that. Feel free to say it does nothing, given that those rolls have already been made. But I do have that raccoon coin that is currently platinum for a critical auto success.
You had already rolled, though, unfortunately.
I did, yes.
What are you doing as you see, just as you're like staring and this pain is racking you, and you just see more and more of like your flesh just rolling up this arm, as something, as it's again as if like you're feeling as if you are shedding your skin.
And I see Vanica there as well.
Vanica's like casting a spell, and she's like got this like panicked look on her face as she's like running through her mind trying to figure out what she can do for you.
I think I'm definitely there because I heard.
Yeah.
But I'm just letting Vanica do her thing because she knows what she's doing.
I will look over at them, and the look on Chloe's face is just one of fear. She, in this moment, she doesn't look like this semi-collected, mischievous traveler that she typically does. In this moment, she looks like a young, terrified little girl, and she's got tears welling up in her eyes, and she just weakly calls out, "Don't let me go."
No, you're not going anywhere.
And as
You're
you
not
say,
going anywhere.
don't let me go, these large featherless wings burst from her back, as you could see fragments of the shedded skin just fly off of her, and they just expand out, massive wings, probably a good 25-30 foot wingspan.
No. I don't know what's happening. What's happening? Oh, go ahead.
Hmm. Can I tell if this is like some sort of like obviously it's some sort of transformation, but like more akin to like a shapeshifter transformation than like, a metamorphosis.
Go ahead and give me a nature check.
You got it, boss.
You are a druid. If anybody would know this, it would be you.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You shouldn't use this dice. This dice doesn't like me. That was a net one.
You, in your panic, in your surprise, you do not know what the hell is going on.
Because she's so confused that this is like, at first she was thinking this might be like her race related from the shedding, but then the wings just completely throws her off. She is going to hold Chloe's hand just like really tight to her, and she's gonna start praying to her god as she is going to use the sage card and ask her god, be like, what can I do to reverse this? How can I save Chloe? Please help me. Please, I don't want to lose her.
Give me 1 second here.
Is that divine intervention?
It's the sage. She can.
It's a deck pull.
It's the sage card, so she can ask one question,
I see.
and she gets a truthful answer. I'm going to DM you the answer because you are the
Oh,
only one
God.
privy to this information.
That's true. That's true. She is pulling out to her god. Oh god. I have a couple other things, but it won't really come into effect until kind of after the fact, and I don't want to get to the after effect.
Fox, block me. Just block me, dude. I don't want to play with you anymore. Block me.
So
You get
So-
you get this truthful answer from the from your god. And as
she hears. Sorry.
hear that, Chloe begins to grow in size. Like to the point to where the cot underneath her breaks and you hit the ground. And you almost feel like you're going to, like, with all the pressure on you, Chloe, at the moment, is you can feel more and more of your flesh starting to peel away. You feel yourself almost as if you're going to like explode.
Can I do something?
You can try.
I think I'm going to grab your freaking hand and I'm going to say, Chloe, if you can hear me, I can maybe undo this. Is that what you want?
The expression on her face is one of somebody that would do anything to not leave her friends.
Okay. I in October 26th of 2025, I drew the temple card. And that is where A deity or entity of similar power becomes bound to aid you at any point in time between drawing the card and when you die. You can use your action to call on this entity for divine intervention, and the entity is bound to answer. And parameters in nature are chosen by you.
Okay.
Can I use that and ask her to ask whomever is connected to me to reverse whatever happened to Chloe? Like she never took the god blood?
I'm going to send you the exact same thing that I sent Zorro.
Does it look like that Chloe is in pain?
Immensely.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my after I receive that answer from my god, there are silent tears kind of running down her face, but she's trying to smile through it, looking at Chloe, still holding her hand. And she's like, I'm gonna help in any way I can, okay? I'm gonna help. As she's going to just kind of warm up her hand with this warm light emitting from her um her flower inside her chest glowing, seeing maybe even remnants of it from Chloe, as well as she's going to use sacrificial healing and take on that pain from her.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Saving throw. That is a 22.
22. You grab on, you cast sacrificial healing to pull that pain from your friend as you fall unconscious and drop to 0 HP. As just a torrent of the most unimaginable pain you have ever experienced rips through your body, frying your nerves as you just fall unconscious. Chloe, you could see her grasp your hand and just her eyes well up as the pain is temporarily pulled from you. But as it is, you can see just like stress marks and cracks and cuts just form on Vanika's body as she cannot take too much of the pain as she her hand releases yours and you fall to the ground. She falls to the ground unconscious. Panic begins to overwhelm you as you see just a bit of your flesh flake off from your face. Everyone else sees it fall away as this soft yellow or the soft whitish gray skin is exposed, and a eye not belonging to Chloe is now like looking at you, darting around.
Can I try to use the locket?
You can try.
I'm gonna use the locket and try to go back like 10 hours or something in this one spot. So it's like,
go ahead and roll me
actually, around what time did you drink that god blood, Chloe? Like the night before?
24 hours ago.
Yeah, it's been over 24 hours.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go back 24 hours.
Roll me a d20.
Okay. That's a 17.
The locket doesn't break as it begins to turn and it begins to try to rewind time, but something on her is fighting it. Something beyond time, something eternal is preventing the clock from being wound back. Chloe, as you see the locket not do what it should do, this urge to run overwhelms you.
Can I use my dragon's gauntlet to call upon them and ask for their help?
You most definitely can. You haven't called upon her in ever.
A long time. Not ever. Yeah, a few times. We were busy. Okay. So, Saphira fixes her gauntlet back on and gently places her hand on Chloe's shoulder and closes her eyes, just thinking about that old dragon and just almost well, no, not almost. She is straight up begging for help with her friend.
Do you let her see through your eyes as what's happening?
Yes, absolutely.
You get a sense of utter panic as you hear, "I am on my way, child."
Okay, good. And can I do one more thing as well in regards of? Okay. I'm going to cast Revivify on Vanica.
I
Vanica
think if
is
I
not.
did my temporal locket,
I'm not dead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm just KO'd.
she's not dead.
if I
she's
went
just
back
KO'd.
24 hours,
Okay.
would Vanica have popped right back up?
Yes, actually, no, because
Ah!
the effects of the locket are being blocked. They are not being allowed. The temporal effects of the locket are not being allowed to be used at this point in time. And as I mean, if you want, Cass, you can heal Vanica to bring her back to not a dangerous state.
Yeah, I'd like to do that.
It's my life now.
And actually, can I cast Aura of Vitality?
Yeah,
Yeah,
You've had-
100%.
you've had a long rest. You can cast Aura Vitality.
So, healing energy radiates from you in an aura with a 30-foot radius. Until the spell ends, the aura moves with you, centered on you. You can use a bonus action to cause one creature in the aura, including you, to regain 2d6 hit points.
Okay. And you can use that to give Zoro 2d6 HP.
Okay.
So as this is happening, like I said, Fox, that urge to run is like welling up inside of you.
Can I try?
That's 7 HP.
I'm gonna let Fox do their action first.
So Chloe isn't moving from the spot yet, but she's preparing to, because she doesn't want whatever this is to hurt her friends the way it's hurting her.
Yeah, and you can feel your body beginning to still expand as bones are popping and reshaping inside of you.
She does.
You are now a huge size.
She does extend a hand, and like, I don't know, let's just say 20 feet away. Doesn't really matter what the distance is. She expends that last use of the gate spell to open a portal to literally any demi-plane. It doesn't matter as long as it's not this plane of existence.
Can you give me an intelligence check? Not an I'm sorry, an intelligence save.
You know what? I might as well use that raccoon coin now, since my intelligence is so bad. To get a success on that.
Okay. So as you're panicking, and your thought is that gate, a gentle voice runs through your head. If you care for them, do not do what you're thinking.
I won't let any harm come to them.
No harm will come. Now is not their time.
It shouldn't be mine either.
This was destined. We are needed. And as you hear that, you feel like the skin on your other hand begin to peel back. Almost in a rapid pace now. We are born. We live. And we will bring a new dawn.
I'm going to stay where I am until the last possible moment.
Okay.
And then
And
I
you're
will
20
act.
feet away, you said?
I'm right at you guys still, but the portal that
okay.
I opened is about 20 feet away from us.
And
Oh,
you
gotcha,
begin
gotcha.
to grow again as like your size begins to like push everybody away.
I
Reduce.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, go. I'm sorry. You go ahead.
You can do yours first, it's fine.
Am I able to cast reduce?
You can try.
Okay, I'd like to try.
That's a good idea.
That does drop the healing though.
Yeah,
But you already got the
So
HP.
you
Okay.
cast reduce, and the growing gargantuan size Chloe is reduced down to huge for a moment as that spell actually takes effect.
Because she is big, Vanica is going to extend her wings and fly up to Chloe, and knowing what happened before won't work again. She is going to still try to smile looking at Chloe as she's going to kind of cup her cheeks as warmth kind of goes through you again, and she's just still trying anything as she casts Death Ward on her, just kind of reaching out to any sort of hope. And when she does, she's gonna wrap her arms around her neck and just hug her as she's just kind of floating there with her wings. And she will whisper to her, she goes, Chloe, if you're still in there, we're not gonna leave you. We'll never leave you.
Chloe,
You're always here.
can I get a wisdom saving throw?
I'd like to give her a tick of my ring to give her advantage.
And that advantage definitely helped. That's going to be a dirty 20.
Okay. You hear Vanica's voice. That soft, sweet voice that you've known for years of your closest friend. And as her words end, you don't feel anything anymore. As you are floating. And what I need to know is, what are Chloe's last thoughts?
Chloe thinks of her childhood at home, of the brother that loved her so very much and always tried to make her feel welcome and accepted. She thinks of the fear of running away from all of that and the loneliness of being on the road for so many years. She thinks of meeting Vanica for the first time and the joy that that brought to her heart. She thinks of all the mischievous things that she's done with this crew and wishes she had done more. She thinks of sitting on the rooftop of the academy next to Zen. And she regrets not telling her in that moment just how much she loves her.
And as those thoughts begin to fade away, Vanica, you are pulled off from around her neck and placed onto the ground as she sprints out of the tent. Panicked breaths as she's trying to get away from whatever's happening, as she trips, as the bottom half of her body sort of just explodes, and replacing the legs is this long, thick, serpent-like tail. She's like grips into the ground, her body begins to contort even more until the last fragments of her flesh are pushed away. And you see this massive winged serpent-like being illuminated by the backdrop of a full moon, now standing at its full height, gargantuan in size. If this were any other time, this would be a wondrous sight to behold. A large, curved, beautiful bow in its hands, and a human-like face and body that is almost resemblant of a just larger Chloe, complete with like the snake-like hair. Chloe?
Am I able to do one last thing?
Sure.
As she's running out of the tent, I think like Zen was in shock after getting that answer from that entity and felt at a loss until just now, and seeing her like scramble out of the tent looking like so scared and things happening beyond her control. And I think I run out of the tent and I switch into a bird and I'm flying as fast as I can to keep up. But I imagine she's quite fast. Until probably beating my wings so hard like I can't even keep up, and I just come back down to the earth a ways away from her, and I'm back into Zen. And I use a sending spell as I look at her up, illuminated by the moon. And I say, I'm so sorry if you're still in there. My name is Zenith. I have always loved you, and I will always love you.
And as you say that, those words echoing through this creature's mind, it looks back at you. And in Chloe's voice, You just hear Zen. And there's just a blinding light as that kicks off. Sort of flashbangs the bird, flashbangs everybody. But as the light fades, no longer standing there is this giant, hulking behemoth of a beast. But Chloe. A little different. She has this soft, grayish skin, various markings across her face, just red and vibrant. Soft claw-like hands, and dressed in just this ravish finery. Still head full of snakes, even that one little white one. Chloe, you feel something inside of you. Impossibility. You don't feel as if this is what was supposed to happen. You thought that this was the end. That you had no choice but to give into what those entities were saying to lead to the downfall of the world dragons. But in much of akin to the fairy tales you have all read as children, there is nothing more powerful than the magic of love. And with the emittance of love between the two of you, you are no longer a beast, but you're no longer immortal. Chloe, you are now a demigod of the hunt. And you sort of stand there a little shocked as the light fades, slowly coming back to your faculties, remembering everything. And Zen, as the light fades, you see Chloe. A little different, but not monstrous. Not in pain. Just Chloe.
I think I probably fall to my knees, like my hands in the earth, and I can't look at her, and I'm like, this is some sick trick. I want no part of it.
I don't think Chloe can do anything but follow suit. She thought this was the end. She thought that she was never gonna see anyone here again, and that she would never have the opportunity to say the things that she so desperately has wanted to say. And she just falls to her knees and cries.
I think I'm probably so shocked to hear the sound of someone crying. I finally just hazard a glance up, like afraid it's still some trick. And my heart goes out to her. I don't want to see her crying, so I scrabble along the dirt until I'm right next to her, and I think I take her face in my hands and I look at her. I go like, are you there?
I'm here, Zen. I'm here. I'm so sorry.
I think I probably kiss her
And
just out of relief.
yeah, she wraps her arms around you as you do, and it feels like she's never gonna let go.
And as the two of you embrace and a bit of sanity and calmness return to the camp, this is where we are going to end for this week. I am sorry for destroying some of you. But
No, you're not.
that that is not the only show that we do here. Everyone, thank you for tuning on in. If this is your first time here, coming up on Sunday, we are going to have another episode of Wayward Wanderers, which is our Pathfinder 2 Extinction Curse campaign, which is run by Azarin. Later on in the evening, tomorrow night, is it 6 or 6:30, Zorro?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. We are going to be having another episode of our once a month lore show called Behold Lore, which this time we are going to be focusing on new DMs who have run their first campaigns here on the channel. So we're going to have both Malls and Cass on the show. Coming up on Monday, we will have another episode of Destiny Forge, which, well, no, I'm sorry. No, it'll be episode 1 of our Avatar game of the Escape from Varric Island. So tune in for that. Tuesdays, we have Star Wars Tales of the Outer Rim, which is a Star Wars game run by Tilt. Thursday, we will be coming back with another episode of A New Era, which is another 5th edition game that I run. Alternating Thursdays, we have Mass Effect Horizons, which is a 5th edition Mass Effect mod that is run by Zorro. And coming up next Saturday, we will have another episode of The Downfall of Propriety, which is a Bridgerton-inspired mini-adventure run by Malls. And on alternating Saturdays, you have us here on Withered Wastes. But for now, we are going to head on out. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning on in, and we will catch you later.
Bye-bye.